Fook off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, fook on a Friday. Fook off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, fook on a Friday. Fook off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, fook on a Friday. Fook off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, fook on a Friday. MMA on a Friday. Movies on a Friday. Rap on a Friday. Fook off Friday.
I can rub my nipples to the sexy little beat. Me reading the news, it makes your chode wanna skeet. Watching MMA makes my knees so weak. Points to JBH, mission complete.
Fook off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, fook on a Friday. Fook off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, fook on a Friday. Stop the points game right now. It's time to spin the fookin' wheel. Fook off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, fook on a Friday. Fook off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, fook on a Friday. Yeah. Come on. Happy Friday. Come on. Happy Friday to the people. We're fooking off. We're hanging with the boys. Can Bobby Green get the upset over Islam Makhachev? We need some peace in this world. Mousasi destroying Vanderford. Bellator 275. Come on. We just got started tonight, and I see B-Man is now the new stream boss. Welcome to the show, friends. We'll play the donation in a second. Good to see everyone here tonight. Glad you're in attendance because we have a fantastic show for you. We're going to be rolling into UFC Vegas 49. And earlier today, Bellator had a card. Missed some of the stuff. I caught some of the buzz and was watching. I was like, I just want to see the main event. Watched it, caught it just in time. And what was it, 80 seconds? Gegard Mousasi stuffing a takedown and just... Did he beat him with that? Did he knock him out with the stuff? Like, Vanderford collided into him like he went headfirst into a wall, flipped over, and spoiler alert, Mousasi beat the shit out of him. Beat the living daylights out of Mr. Van Zandt. Oof. Whoa. And still. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to talk about. We're going to be placing some bets. Jesse will be with us as well. We're playing the points game. Let's see what kind of donation we got going on here.
A black man can drink.
Come on! For the first time ever! B-Man! Come on!
I hate you.
Kicking off the show right.
New Dono, let's get it. PTS Mystic.
A black man can't drink.
Oh my God, B-Man hit the new donation, the $40. Rest in peace, Mike Perry. We got John Jones going crazy over here. Just wants to know why a black man can't drink. Let's do it, baby. All right, so the points game has begun. NH is the current champion, but B-Man has taken over, putting the 40 points to the Mystic Moss, baby. Let's go. Come on, B-Man. Let's fucking go. What a way to start the game. Zip it. We also get a spin considering B-Man is the stream boss. Wow, wah, wee, wah. Let's spin that fucking wheel. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We add another 28 points to the Mystic. Well, that's how you play the game. So the Mystic in first place. We move in for the time being. And we add 28 points to the 40. Let's add it right here. Wow, what a weight. Jeez, B-Man. Thank you so much. Jaromir Jagr. 68 points. Okay. We'll see how this game plays out. If you want to get in the game, $2 donation. What a way. Wow, you just jolted us with that brand new donation.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Got the glove touch coming in.
Today I skipped class to watch Bellator. MMA hole shit. Put me in.
That's a true MMA hole right there. Fook school, right? No, I mean, come on. All right, glove touch. Let's get you in the game. Let's get you in there. All right, glove touch once again in the game. I mean, this young man is a serious, there he is. I knew he was in here somewhere. He's a serious MMA fan, skipping school to watch Bellator. I mean, think about it. You know, if it's the UFC, it's one thing, but Bellator, whew, oh my God. It was fun. I mean, I caught a little bit, like little pieces. I caught of the undercard, the prelim, whatever. The Irish crowd is so great. Buzzing, like completely buzzing and giving me flashbacks when I would see Conor fight. The Irish fans in that crowd, it was just a nonstop party for one guy. Could you imagine being in Dublin, Ireland, and the whole crowd the entire night just buzzing? And when the walkouts are playing, everyone's singing along and partying, beer spilling all over the place. Just joy, just constant joy in the air. I mean, what a refreshing scene. Every time they go there, I just have a smile from ear to ear. No matter what nationality you are, you got to enjoy what goes on in Ireland over there as they just party and have a great time. No COVID, no wars, none of that shit. They're just partying, celebrating. It was really nice to see. But at the end of the card, Gegard, wow. Wow, wow. It was embarrassing. It was absolutely embarrassing. Gegard stays in still.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Gavin.
Islam is going to smash tomorrow. Put me in WW.
Okay, let's go. Gavin in the game. Gavin wants his chance for that strap, and I don't blame him. By the way, the Hearns is still the high score. So the actual physical belt is still in Hearns' possession at this point. At the end of the year, whoever has the high score gets the physical, actual real belt. This is a cyber belt for each week. But at the end of the year, the first ever FOOK Off Friday championship belt is on the line, and the Hearns got that. Maybe tonight, who knows? Maybe tonight we get close to that number. Who knows? Anyway, thank you, Gavin Macias. Thank you, Glove Touch, and thank you, B-Man, for the wonderful, wonderful donations. Right now, Mystics in first place. Also, I have a bet that I'm going to place. We hit last week. I mean, why Jim Miller was the underdog, I have no idea. Scrolling through the little card, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. There's another underdog on this card tomorrow night. We are putting money on, dropping a hundo on that person, guaranteed. And if he wins, I'm going to put a couple of bucks on Bobby Green. I don't think Bobby Green has a shot, especially looking at the face-off. Islam is going to hurt this man. He's going to go in there, and I don't like Bobby's chances at all. But my underdog wins, which I'll tell you in a second who we're putting the money on, mybookie.ag. We'll throw a couple of bucks on Bobby Green just for fun. Basically like flushing it down the toilet. I wouldn't recommend you bet on him, but I'll throw a couple bucks just for the hell of it. You know, make it a little more interesting.
Super chat.
Put me in, coach.
All right, Jason, you're it. Bro, look at PFL eye injury that just went down. Yeah, so I was going to do a PFL reaction tonight, but it was on some website, and you got to sign up. And I was like, fuck this. I thought, why is it not on ESPN Plus? Or is it on ESPN Plus? How are you watching PFL? It took me to some like FUBU website or something. All right, Jason Osada trying to get back in. Jason didn't really have much movement last week. Oh, let's see if he gets some numbers this time. Thank you, Jason, for the donation. 2 more spots available.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Big Moss. How did they even make that fight? Maybe they felt the mouse was hungry and needed to feed on the carcass. Mousasi is a fucking legend and still one of the best. Vanderzant is a bona fide jabroni. I fucked up on betting toe, thought it was tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, D-Man, for the donation. You know, a lot of people are coming out of the woodwork and saying how underrated Gegard Mousasi was, but if you notice, before the fight, nowhere to be found. Like, listen, Gegard is very good. There's no doubt about it. I am not surprised in any way that Austin Vanderford got destroyed the way he did. Gegard in the UFC, if he was in the UFC now, even before this fight, I would say, yes, he's one of the top middleweights. No doubt about it. Best in the world. I mean, he did get finished by Uriah Hall. I mean, come on. I know he redeemed himself, but he did. I don't know about the best in the world, but the guy's very good. The problem with Gegard is, and he even said this in a post-fight press conference, it depends on the day. Today, he said he's the best middleweight, right? But he doesn't know about tomorrow. What about yesterday or the day before? Not sure. Today was his day, no doubt. But all of a sudden, everyone on the internet's Gegard geniuses. Oh, I told you the guy's the best in the world, and you'll see, and blah, blah, blah. But they're saying this after the fact. Vanderford got smashed horrifically. I don't know. Paige Van Zandt, I think inside was probably like, not a big deal. Because if he was the champion and she didn't really accomplish what she wanted to accomplish, I feel like she would be like all triggered. So now they're both miserable. And we'll see what's next for Vanderford. But he's a solid fighter. But Gegard, I mean, there's levels to the game, and Gegard showed it. Like, Gegard is, in Bellator, he's a problem. Still. He was talking about retiring and this and that. He's a problem. By the way, I saw someone in the chat say, Joel Alvarez, shh. Don't spoil it, buddy. I saw you in the chat. Don't spoil it. He does stick out. Whoever that guy was in the chat over here. Joel Alvarez does stick out. Maybe I should talk about it now, the bet. Because I'm itching to make it. I don't know what's going on here. But I understand one of the guys is Russian. His opponent is Russian. And Russians always win, right? And the dude is a very tough son of a bitch that he's fighting. But this fight over here on the card tomorrow. And what the heck? What in the holy hell is going on here? Where's my screen? It shouldn't be that. It's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be this. Okay, let's fix this up. What doggone it? Let's go like this. Okay. Good enough. This fight over here, I was looking through, and I understand Sarukian is on a 4-fight win streak. He's Armenian. Did I say Russian? Armenian. Or he's from Russia. Okay. Well, regardless of the fact, he's one of those. He's one of those guys, you know. He's got the face. He's got a mustache, so he's going to lose. Yeah, you see the finish. Looked fantastic in his last fight 4 months ago. Unanimous decision 2 years ago. His last loss was 2 years, 8 months ago to Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev is headlining the card Saturday night. And it just so happens to be a fight card that he's fighting on. I feel like the curse of Islam is going to strike again. And Joel Alvarez, who is 6'3", didn't make weight in his last fight. And I was like, I was wondering if he could make this weight, but he did. He came in on weight this time. He pulled it together. Joel Alvarez is a legit fucking prospect. And this is a very good fight. This fight I have the most interest in on the card when it comes to young prospects. But I got to put it on Alvarez. He's the underdog here. He's a plus 180 on Tapology. Got to look over on the MyBookie. I'm hoping MyBookie didn't, plus 185. Come on, baby. Come on. You drop $100 on him, you're winning $185. That's going to be the underdog. That is it. I understand his opponent's tough. I get it. I understand. I don't think he should be the favorite. I think the 6'3" prospect coming up looking to make a statement is going to get it done. Now, I saw the person in the chat says it was like a +7 something for a knockout. I'm not going to go that far into it. I don't want to go too far in this underdog here. Probably a great guy to throw in your parlays. I'm not doing a parlay this week. I'm only going to do a Fukin parlay if the fights stick out to me. I'm just going to take the guaranteed underdog pick. I'm going to place the bet on mybookie.ag. I'm going to confirm the bet. And once again, we're going to come home with another bag. We're going to get it done. I see Matt W says 100 on Alvarez TKO gets you 750. I'm with you. I get it. But now, like when you start going into the props, you're lowering your chances of victory. And what happens is, like, we are already up. Like, so if you look in this corner over here, we have 1,000 that we were working with. And we were up 5 something. I just placed this bet, 505. But what happened was we were up almost $700. And we played a parlay and made some silly bets afterwards. I'm going back to the drawing board. Even though we're still up with our gambling, I want to just show the people that slow and steady wins the race. We're going to keep on getting wins, guaranteed dubs. And if my man Alvarez gets a W Saturday night, mañana, I'm going to roll right over to the Bobby Green fight, who I think he has 0 shot. I really don't. I don't feel confident. I'll probably throw I'm not going to throw 100 on him. Maybe I should. I'll still be up $80. If I throw $100, $425. I don't think he's going to win. So I'd probably throw like a $20 bet on him or some shit. Win another $85. Just for the hell of it. You know, that's if Alvarez wins. But I'm not making that bet. I don't recommend anyone do it. I say win early on the card and then have a fun bet at the end. That's what I say. Now, if you're betting a parlay, let me know in the chat, what parlay do you recommend? Me, I'm not giving you any parlays on this one. I'm just going to enjoy the card. I got my Alvarez underdog, which I love, and I'm going to stick with it. But if you have a parlay going, let me know what it is in the chat. And if you'd like to place a bet, mybookie.ag is the only place to spend that cash and win some money. mybookie.ag, promo code MMAHOLES at mybookie.ag, and you'll receive a 100% match on your first deposit. So good luck to everyone playing. MyBookie has been great to us, and I support them 100%. We're going to keep on rolling with our bets, see where we can take it. Also, I want to give a shout out to Sheath Underwear. Sheath Underwear is wonderful, wonderful. I have a birthday coming up, March 8th, and I will be in my birthday shorts, my birthday sheaths. That's how I'm going to be wearing, my birthday sheaths, because I want to be comfortable on my birthday, okay? So March 8th, I'll be rolling around with this stuff over here. If you want to give a gift to someone, I don't know, birthdays, you want to treat yourself, you know, get rid of that stank-ass old holy underwear that you got, go check it out. In the description, we got a link. The promo code is MMAHOLES for 20% off. Head Rush got XMMA coming, baby. XMMA. Looking very much forward to that event. Head Rush is fantastic. Their gear is incredible. Top quality premium stuff on Head Rush. So if you like to run around with some premium clothing that looks badass at the same time, men, women, check it out. Head Rush. 2 links in the description. You got the Canadian one. You got the U.S. one. Help yourself. Check it out. The hats are awesome. They got pretty much everything there. Hoodies, shirts, jeans, shorts, whatever. Whatever you need. They got it at Head Rush. So 20% off, promo code MMAHOLES. If you're looking to watch the fights this weekend, ESPN Plus is how you can do so. ESPN Plus. Link in the description. Also, I got to give a shout out to Undisputed Belts. Our belts, we're going to give out 2 at the end of this year. 1 is going to the high score for FOOK Off Friday, and 1 is going to our Goat Milk Pick'em League champion. And if you go over to Goat Milk, let's see. Over here, we're giving out belts. Belts and belts. Right now, Prozac is your current ship leader. I got to ask Jess if she threw in last week's winner, but he wasn't, I can't remember, but he was not in first place, I'll say that much. So Prozac is definitely in first. I gotta stay on top of it. I think she put it in, I don't know. Anyway, Prozac, congratulations. 875 points in first place for the chance at that MMA-Holes strap. So Undisputed Belts, you can see that little logo in the corner. UndisputedBelts.com. All right, anyway, let's get back to the bets. I want to know in the chat, what is the parlay that you are looking to do? What is something that sticks out? I said we just placed the bet right here. Joel Alvarez, El Inferno, 6'3" versus 5'7". 77-inch reach, 72.5. He's an underdog in this fight. I understand you got Mother Russia, Armenia, wherever you want. I guess he trains out of Russia. I don't know. But the Armenian looking to go 5 in a row, and both guys looking to go 5 in a row. So the streak stops tomorrow night for one of these guys. And I can't help the guy on the right looks so much like Jesse's brother. So we're rolling with Jesse's broski. McKinney, Alvarez, both TKO. Oh, yeah, McKinney. Is he an underdog too? Let me see. Wow, shit.
Super chat.
I might have to throw some scratch on McKinney.
1912 black boxer Jack Johnson broke speed limit. Gave cop $100 for a $50 ticket. Cop said, "I don't have change." He said, "It's okay, I'll be back later," and kept driving. Jones got caught, cried and yelled
racism. Thank you.
A black man can't drink.
Thank you, Grind Machine. Appreciate that with the $10 donation. Appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. Now remember, any donations that come in tonight, just say points to a player on the board. It would help them tremendously. So if someone's in the game, Mystic Moss, JBM, Ann H, Glove Touch, Gavin Macias, Jason Osada, say points to a person. Any donation that comes in, whether it's $2, $10, a gazillion dollars. Say points to a person in the game, and the person with the most points at the end of the night wins something from the MMAHoles.com. There you go. Points Gavin. See, Gavin in the chat says, "Yo, give me some points, baby." So you got to say points to the person. That's how you play the points game. Also, there's 2 spots available if you want to get in. $2 to enter to get this party rolling. Thank you very much, Grind Machine, D-Man, Jason Osada, Gavin, Macias, Glove Touch, and the mighty B-Man. Appreciate it, guys.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. So let's see. Yeah, McKinney. McKinney he's a slight underdog. Ooh, do we go another one over there? Okay, the one that really stood out, should we go another hundo? Should we go with 2 unders here and have some fun? I mean, McKinney's looked pretty good. 27 years old, 5'10 versus 6'1", 75-inch reach to 74, but McKinney's looked great as of late. Perez Ziam. How do you say this guy's name? Ziam? Vendramini. Jamie Malarkey lost to Don Madge. And that was it. So 3 fights in the UFC with 1 loss. McKinney only has 1 UFC fight, but got that knockout over Matt Frivola, which was scary. Shit balls. Oh, God. I think I might have to do it. I might have to throw a hundo on him, too. I kind of like it. So if that's the case, hold on, let's look at this. I know Makhachev is a pretty big favorite, so let's see if we can pull together Makhachev, Alvarez, and where are you? McKinney. Okay, $100. You win $508 if you hit that parlay. You know what? I completely missed McKinney on there. It's not a bad parlay. It's not a bad one. Just do a 25. You know what? It's not a bad idea, B-Man. Not a bad idea. $20, you win 101. So it kind of covers. Yeah, well, if I lose, I lose. But it's not bad. What do you think, guys? Should I pull the trigger? What do you think? Then the Bobby Green bet goes right out the fucking window. It's not terrible. You get the 2 unders. McKinney, Alvarez. If Alvarez still wins, I'm completely fine. Where's the voice of reason? You know, B-Man's like the devil on the shoulder. I like it, though. I think that's a pretty good parlay. What do you guys think? I think that's not bad. It's not. I mean, you got 2 unders here. Anything can happen, right? Makhachev is a lock. I'm sorry. As much as I would like to see Bobby Green win, I really would. You know? But just watching that face-off, I was like, yeah, no thank you. Bobby Green is not winning that fight. Do that and cash out the Alvarez bet, I think. It's not a bad bet, though. Listen to B-Man. I put $10 on Green. First round, suck it down pipe. Don't like the McKinney one. He's the one I'm most nervous about. Because if you think about it, McKinney's only got one UFC fight. He's looked very good. But he's only got one UFC fight. But think about Matt Frevola. And his bounce back fight, he looked great. Matt Frevola's a real tough son of a bitch to get finished so quick by McKinney. And Ferez is a tough kid. Young guy. He's a little bigger than McKinney, but McKinney's also got wrestling as well. All right, fuck it. I'm just going to go for it. Why not? Let's have a little fun. We're going to place the Fook and bet. When Jesse comes in, I'll see if I made a mistake. Wow, we got some action tomorrow. Here we go. Just $20. All right, no more. See, damn it, man. I fell into another parlay. The son of a bitch parlays always suck me in. All right, only $20, so we'll see. Okay. MyBookie.ag. Now remember, I'm not being reckless because I'm still up on my gambling. All right? I just want you guys to see the top corner over here. Check this out. Okay? We're up in the gambling. We started with 1,000, so we're playing with house money right now. I don't know if I'd be incredibly reckless, you know? I don't think I'm being that reckless right now, to be honest, but I think they're logical bets. But if I wasn't up, I probably would just throw one bet down and let it fly. I like the Alvarez bet a lot. So if you want my guarantee lock Alvarez underdog, let's go for it. But nothing's guaranteed in life, right? So if you want to go with the mystical bets, those are the bets. The parlay of McKinney, Alvarez, and Makhachev. And then we just threw straight up on Alvarez. Joel Alvarez for the win. Okay. That's it, guys. You're not gonna convince me into any more bets. That's it. But I hope everyone wins tomorrow night for UFC Vegas 4-9. A fantastic, fun night of fights. I mean, listen, it's not like mega stars on the card. I mean, the co-main event, Serkinov versus Turman, is like, oh my God. Why not? I mean, I understand these kids are young, but Saruki and Alvarez, to me, should be the co-main event. Two prospects. Just a fun fight. I understand Serkinov's got a name to him, but look at this. I mean, come on. What are we doing? And he's looked like trash in his last fights. So that is your co-main. We'll see how that goes. Now, we had a second stream on our gaming channel, not the MMA-Holes. By the way, I'm going to start the clock now since we've been a little bit in. If you want to get into the points game, let me start this thing up. We have 2 more spots available. So we'll go 2 hours strong on the show, have a little fun, get some news with Jesse. If you want to get in the points game, $2 to enter. Person with the most points win. Right now, Mystic in first place with the 68 points. Thank you, B-Man. Appreciate that. Okay. So I'm looking at UFC Vegas 49. And yeah, like I was saying, it's not, it's not all superstars on this thing. Definitely not the case. But I think we're going to see some good matchups. So Gregory Rodriguez won against Armin Petrosian. Not a bad one over there. This kid's on a 4-fight. Obama's on a 4-fight win streak. So that's pretty cool. What do you think about the storyline? Like I got a little distracted. What do you think about the storyline? So basically, everyone, unless you live under a rock, the stuff that's going on with Ukraine and Russia, everyone freaking out about this, possible World War III situation. And then you have Islam Makhachev, who is of Russian background, fighting in the main event. People are like, oh, he's going to get booed and blah, blah, blah. I don't think that's going to be much of the case. I mean, I think that Bobby Green will get a good pop for sure. But I'm curious, is this going to affect the UFC, Bellator, these other promotions? The Russian talent is very strong. And I'm curious, we haven't heard anything, any comments. I mean, and I understand why, Habib and these guys, they're not going to come out and say something. They value their lives, I bet. So, but it's interesting. You know, what's going to happen here? You know, we got some real tension between the U.S. and Russia. We got some extreme. I mean, Makhachev is legit. I mean, he's championship material. There's no doubt about it. I see John Guy says this is Islam's last UFC fight. I tell you what, I said that. I said that to a gentleman that DM'd us because they were asking about possibilities of him fighting for a title after this fight, and you know he was looking past Bobby Green, and I was like, don't look too far because we don't know what's going on in this world. We have no idea. Are they going to get deported back to Russia? Like, what's going to happen here? It's kind of crazy, you know. If Russia gets pretty hyped, you know, pissed off, they're not going to want their people fighting over here, and it's going to be a whole thing. Eagle FC will be hurting if the block Russians from the West. Yeah, right? Eagle FC has an event. A gentleman that came on our show, Kyle Uruguay, has a fight on there. The card is March 11th, so it's right around the corner. Miami, Florida. Eagle FC 4-6.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Kainoto.
Brothers and MMA-Holes, let us turn to the Book of Fooks, Book 6, Chapter 9. Oh shoot, my bad, this isn't the other channel. You had to be there. WW. Kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, talking about stuff that we discussed. If you want other topics, politics, religion, whatever, goofball, movie reviews, I don't know. Not the MMA Holes, link in the description. If you want to learn how to cook some meals, Jesse got a channel, so we got 2 other channels down below in the description. Thank you, Kainoto. People are idiots going after citizens for the actions of their government. Doesn't make any sense. They haven't personally said their piece out. Yeah. So, Jamie, here's the problem. If I was Russian, right, I wouldn't say a damn word. I wouldn't say a damn thing. And the only reason why I say that is because a gentleman who plays on the New York Rangers was very outspoken about, you know, what was going on in Russia. This is before any of the recent stuff's happening. Artemi Panarin, he kind of vanished. He was like stuck in Russia. He couldn't come back and play. And people thought, like, was saying, did they kill him? Like, what happened here? He might have got roughed up for all we know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not going to hear a peep from any Russian athletes on the situation. You know, I don't think we're going to. And I get it. I kind of get it. It's sad. It's a sad time, man. And Duke Chronic, I agree. It's nuts, man.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Can't we all just get along?
I have a new goal. I need Vladimir Putin to block me on Instagram. Bro, like I will dead ass floor Vladimir. He won't fight me. Fuck Vladimir. Old wrinkly Russian with no neck beard. Big Rusane pussy.
Yeah, why doesn't Vladimir Putin have a neck beard, right? I mean, what's going on? I don't know. I maybe it's not a smart thing to constantly go after Vladimir Putin. Maybe Seth Rogen will make a movie attacking Putin like he did with Kim Jong-un. I don't know. It's weird though, right? I was talking to my parents about my father got all hot with me about it because it usually starts turning into, you know, Biden's trash. If Trump was here, this wouldn't happen. Like, you know, things like that. And it's like, I don't think those are the conversations we should have right now. I think we could all agree Biden's not the best answer. You know, he's not the, but I'm at the mindset of every man for himself right now. I'm basically like, we got to look out for us. I think these times right now, we got to look out for ourselves, our families. We got to look out, you know, do what's right for this little bubble that's in. And hopefully the people in charge will make the right moves because it's not like, I mean, there's really not much we can do. But now that Jesse's here, we get to, by the way, the new donation play tonight, Jess. How you feel about that?
I missed it.
You missed it. You missed it. And thank you, B-Man, for dropping the new donation.
A black man can't drink?
Shout out to you. Squeezed it in right before Black History Month ended. That's John Jones. If you don't know, John Jones, his last arrest video was sad, but hilarious at the same time. Please, I urge you, if you haven't seen it, check it out. What do you think about Russian fighters? What's going to happen?
I don't know. We don't know what the fuck's happening right now, so who knows? Like, I don't think now. Like, it's too early to make assumptions. You know?
Don't take the garlic knot out. Everyone wants the old garlic knot back. No? Okay. It's too early to make assumptions?
Yeah.
So you're saying, do you think Russian fighters should speak out or keep their mouths shut?
Speak out about what? Like,
well, in the situation. Because, I mean, here's the thing. If like, say, for instance, Makhachev says, hey, guys, I love America. You know, I love fighting here. I love Russia. I wish everyone would just get along. Like, if he said something like that, I think that would be awesome.
I mean, but what does it change? Does it make any difference?
Well, he might die. Like, Putin might kill him for saying he loves America.
I don't think it makes any difference, honestly.
Well, I think it would. Because if you think about it.
It's not like the Russian fighters are trying to save face. It's their country.
Well, think about this. Okay, luckily, this event tomorrow is at the Apex, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think there's really going to be much backlash. I'm pretty sure people will be cheering pretty hard for Green because he's in his home country. But still, it's the Apex. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. If this was in Florida or Arizona or Texas in a big stadium, whatever, what do you think is going to happen? People are going to go fucking nuts.
I don't think so.
You don't?
No, I don't.
You don't think the crowd would just go bonkers and then start booing the shit out of Makhachev?
No. I don't think so.
I wish you were correct, but we all know Florida?
Yeah, I don't think that's... It's not like Makhachev started the war.
No, I understand what you're saying, and I wouldn't boo him. Personally, I wouldn't boo him. I'm talking about knuckleheads that are drunk, that are like, yeah, come on, America. You know, like, I mean, were they going to want the Russian to come in and they're going to cheer him on? Ivan Drago coming into the building? You know, I mean, come on. Jessie has a sweetheart, so she's... I wish the rest of the world thought like Jessie. What do you guys think in the chat?
LOL Drunk Savage Hood calls to Sober Carl. We're gonna hear the USA USA chant like never before as Islam sends Green to the gulag. I would probably boo him too, says the glove touch. That place mister, says Duke Chronic. Toe Cutter says Putin is gangsta brother. Sean Hart says I might be right back. If not, stay safe all right. Stay safe, Sean Hart. I think you should take back that $1,000 bet, Moss. What $1,000 bet?
Oh, come on, B-man. Don't sell me out. All right, let's move over here because Jessie didn't see. I made some bets, Jess. Okay.
And hopefully not $1,000 bet.
I made $1,000 bet. No. All right, so this fight over here, not Islam. Well, Islam's part of something. So I wasn't going to do a parlay. Remember, I was like, I'm against the parlays. But then this is why I love doing this show. Because when I talk to the people, the MMA-Holes, you know, we have a good time. We all love the same sport. That's why we're all here, right? But sometimes I listen to the people and some valuable information comes out and it tickles my mystical sense and I can't help it but just execute an action of making some money, okay? Mm-hmm. Before we went live, this had nothing to do with the community, but before we went live, I looked at this fight. Now, do you recognize any of these guys?
I think Alvarez looks familiar.
He does, right?
Yeah.
Alvarez is the guy that missed weight. You remember him now?
I missed weight when?
He looks like your brother.
I'm sure I would remember if the fight was brought to my attention.
Anyway, he destroyed his opponent very quickly, swiftly, Thiago Moises. But he was a man on a mission in that fight. He missed weight and just destroyed this guy. He is 6'3",
right?
With a 77-inch.
It's my brother's height.
Cock reach. Your brother has the same size cock?
I don't know.
Okay. And he's fighting a gentleman named Arman Sarukian, who is a tough guy. He's a very tough opponent. In other situations, I may be like, okay, you know what? Armenian, Russian, whatever. Tough. But I loved Alvarez as an underdog. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I like it. So you put money on him?
Put a hundo on him.
Okay.
I was only going to place this bet because if you put $100, you win $185. I loved it. Now, listen, when you're betting on an underdog, it's always a decent risk, but I liked the risk a lot. I was like, you know what? I think my chances are pretty good in this fight. Then someone brought up Terrence McKinney, and I was like, oh, shit, I forgot Mr. McKinney's on this card. Remember what McKinney did to a gingered man named Matt Frivola, who blew us off on Instagram, so fuck him. But Matt Frivola, do you remember that fight?
No.
Okay. Matt Frivola is from Law MMA.
Right. No, I know who Matt Frivola is.
And Terrence McKinney, this is not the last fight for Frivola. The last fight for Frivola looked good, but he fought like a can. But when he fought McKinney just flatlined him quickly. What was how many seconds? 3 seconds? I don't know. McKinney destroyed him.
Okay.
McKinney's been the hype guy. He's been all over the interview scene and stuff like that. He's fighting a Fares Zaim, who's a tough dude from France. Zaim happens to be the bigger guy, but McKinney's coming in as the plus 105 over here.
Oh, boy.
Okay? So I was like, oh, shit.
Did you put money on this fight?
Well, here's what I did.
Oh, God.
I didn't put 100 on it.
Not this one.
Hear me out. I didn't put 100 on it.
Okay.
I got smart here. Okay? I was like, well, I'm not confident about McKinney. So if I do a parlay, ready, Jess? Which is already done.
You
can check it out.
parlayed.
Yeah, I did. Here, check it out. Watch how smart I am. Makhachev. Is he going to win?
Yes.
A guaranteed lock. You like the Joel Alvarez bet, right?
Yes.
Is he going to win?
I hope so.
So the only one that's like a little scary is McKinney.
You're not supposed to put scary fights on a
But the
parlay,
$20, you win $101. So I only put $20 on it. You understand what I did?
Okay.
See what I did there? I had a little fun. Because my thing was this.
So you still put $100 on Joel Alvarez?
$100 on Alvarez,
Separate?
yes. Yes.
So 120 altogether is what you bet.
$120. We could come out tomorrow night with $286.62. Come on.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Well, let's just hope you're right, Moss.
Now, if the parlay doesn't work, all we need is Joel Alvarez to win. We're still up. You understand? So a little fun. Right? Not terrible. What do you think?
Yeah, not terrible. I don't know how I feel about that last fight on the parlay, though.
I like when you say that because every time you say that, I win. So the last
Not
time,
the last parlay.
the last time you were confident. You liked the parlay last time.
I wasn't confident
And we
about the
fell
Brunson
apart.
fight. No.
We fell. No, you were.
No, I wasn't. I said, okay, I have to be confident because you put money on it.
You put it on Ellie.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. Brunson, you put on Ellie. So you didn't hate it.
So then Ellie chose Brunson.
Blame the baby.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's the betting that we did. I had to fill Jesse in on that. Got a couple of donations. Let's play them over here.
Super chat.
Super duper chat.
Too bad there's no crowd tomorrow night. Confused face.
Too bad there's no crowd,
crowd
tomorrow.
tomorrow?
There's going to be that small Apex.
There's
So
gonna be
you
a
said it was like 100-something people there.
Wonderful.
But it always
wonderful.
comes across like there's no crowd.
On a lighter note, a lot of people asked why Mike Perry was using Mexican-colored trunks. Mike Perry is Mexican. So is to many people's surprise Justin Gaethje, Josh Thompson, and Robbie Lawler. All of these guys are savages. Is it in the blood?
Yes, Mexicans are fighters.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, but I didn't know is Mike Perry full Mexican? I don't think he is
Justin
he?
Gaethje's not full Mexican.
Yeah, he doesn't walk around in fucking Mexican trunks. You know what I'm saying? But I think, isn't Latori, isn't she, Clitoris, his wife, girlfriend chick? Isn't she,
She's Hispanic. I don't know.
yeah,
if
isn't she Mexican?
But I don't know if she's Mexican. Just because you're
What
Latin.
nationality is Mike Perry? He's American.
No, they're talking about his ethnicity, Moss. Not. I mean, if you use that logic, Latori's American. Like, his ethnicity.
I would have a feeling that Clitoris, he's Guatemalan? She's Guatemalan? Then maybe Mike Perry is part Mexican. Who knows? Who gives a shit? Like, I don't know. People paid so much attention to like walking out with flags and what color. I don't give a fuck. Like my dad does that too. He's like, he's coming out with the fucking African flag. Fuck him. Like, I mean, who cares? Like, I don't give a shit. I don't know.
There's like the gun-ho American, red-blooded Americans out there who
I love
think
this
that
country.
everyone should walk out with an American flag.
You know, I love this country, but if you're proud of your heritage, who cares? You know, like it's like I don't get it.
It's
Maybe
not
I'm
our
off.
business. Like, who? It's not
Right?
like it's not like it's your business.
Am I a
what
libtard for
flag-
saying that? Am I?
No, I think it's. You know what I think it is people are so controlling, and they think that everyone should like do things a certain way, and if it's like if someone walks out with a flag that they don't approve of, then all of a sudden it's their business. It's like a very Karen thing to do, you know?
Yeah, it is very Karen. It
Yeah.
is. Like, I understand you love your country. I love this country. On Fight Buddies, if you didn't notice, we have an American flag flying every stream on Fight Buddies. We're proud to be Americans. I mean, why wouldn't you be? I mean, well, our president. But other than that, I love this country. There's nothing like I wouldn't exchange it for the world. I wouldn't say, oh, man, I would love to go to this country and live there. Never. I would love to visit other countries for sure, but America's the place, you know? But, you know, the whole thing of, oh my God, a fighter's walking out with a certain flag, fuck him. Who cares? I mean, I don't give a shit. Mike Perry's got fucking Mexican trunks. Oh my God, shoot his fucking brains out. You know, it's just nuts. It is nuts that, you know. But then again, if you're watching a fight and you don't know too much about the guy and gal, you know, whoever's fighting, sometimes you root for the American because you're like, I don't know the other guy. So that guy's from fucking Poland. I don't give a shit. I'm rooting for the American. I get that. You know, if you're looking for someone to root for or whatever. But, Conor's got the Irish flag. Fuck him. I could never root for him. All right.
Yeah.
You do you, boo-boo. You do you.
Wonderful.
That's what makes the sport so great. Everyone from all over the world.
Yeah, Jess, I'm sorry, but I would 100% boo Islam. We booed Jang Whaley for absolutely no reason. I'm saying we, but I didn't boo Jang. We would throw American flags at Islam. You fans don't care. I bet Vladimir Putin won't fight me.
You know, thank you. By the way, say points to somebody or I'm just going to run away with this game. Yeah, Glove Touch not even giving himself points. Guys, you got to say points to a certain player so they can win the game. I mean, there is merchandise from
I say I'm winning
MMAHoles.com.
tonight.
Well, no one's throwing points. They're just donating. They're not saying, hey, points to a player. I kind of respect what Glove Touch said there. I kind of respect it.
You kind of or you do?
It's like this. When a homeless guy goes, give me money, I want to spend it on booze and drugs, I'm likely to give him money. You understand what I'm saying? If a homeless guy is like, give me money, and then gives the whole sob story of why they're homeless, you're lying. You're not getting the damn thing. You know, because then it's like, oh, okay. Hold on, let me give you some of my leftovers. You know, I just went to the fucking restaurant. I got this delicious dish over here. Nah, I don't want that. You know, most homeless people will be like that. Nah, I don't want that shit. You know, because they want to spend it on fucking alcohol and drugs.
That's not true.
So if they want to spend it on alcohol and drugs and they're completely blatantly honest, here you go. Here's $20. Enjoy yourself. That's what Glove Touch did right there. He says, listen, we're fucking belligerent assholes. We're just booing for no fucking reason. All right. I'm with you because I've done that too. But
didn't they boo Zhang Weili because the whole communist shit? It's not like they booed her for no reason. Like, they had a reason. It wasn't a justified reason.
Not everybody was with Glove Touch's logic. Glove Touch just blindly booed her just for the hell of it.
Yeah,
right?
like there's a reason they booed her. I'm not saying it was the right reason, but
Talking
it's
about
not
Glove
like,
Touch.
No, I'm speaking in general, like the people who booed, and he said that he didn't boo her.
Wait, no, you did.
He said, "I'm saying we, but I didn't boo Zhang." That's what he said.
Oh,
in
he
the
didn't?
donation. Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
But there was a reason.
Oh, so his dad booed. I'm saying we, but I didn't boo Zhang. We would throw American flags at Islam. Well, he would throw American flags at Islam. Oh, who cares? I think honesty is the best policy, you know? If you're just doing it because you're being an asshole, then all right, fine. Knock yourself out. Like if someone's like, like I've booed plenty of time. I booed Amanda Nunes and Shevchenko the first fight. I was bored out of my mind, so we were wrecked. I booed her because I was carnivorous. Yeah, I mean,
carnivorous, Moss. I booed her because
coronavirus. Oh, there's a carnivorous. I was like, what the fuck?
What does that even mean?
The coronavirus. Okay, even funnier. I don't know. I'm mixing all things up. Carnivorous is funnier though, right?
But it doesn't make any sense.
It's just funnier. It's fun. I don't know. I just made the joke better. But anyway, I think booing drunk is fun. I do it at all sports games. You know, you just boo to boo. But if you boo, like there's weird boos that shouldn't happen. You know, there are times where you cringe. And you're like, like if
Ally Quinta
after a fight, why boo?
Yeah.
Right.
You're booing me?
Like after a fight. I understand during a fight.
My ass off for this fight.
During a fight, if it's just a boring fucking fight, okay. Boo away. Or stand them up, you know, scream and yell. I get that. But after a fight, if it goes to decision, you don't like the way the decision goes, and you start booing like crazy, I don't know. It's kind of lame, you know?
Yeah.
And I never understood in baseball, too, like, you have a star player, right? They're on a slump. They're not hitting anything. They're swinging and missing every time at bat. So as soon as they walk to the next at bat, they haven't even swung yet. And the fans are booing them. What do you think about that?
Whatever.
It's like, how are you going to help your guy out? Like yeah. You should be cheering that guy. Be like, come on, bro, wake up. And then when he strikes out, boo him. You understand what I'm saying? Like when he strikes out, boo him. Now, in a fight, I think it's reversed. because they just killed each other in the cage for that much time. So it's like, I feel like it's flipped, but who cares? It is what it is. What are you going to do, right? Fools will be fools.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Here comes Kainoto.
The glove touch is wise beyond his years, lol. Points Antichrist.
Points to the Antichrist. Who is the Antichrist? I was hoping that I was the Antichrist, the last one. Who is the Antichrist? Who should it be? So, Kainoto, if you could explain who the Antichrist is, hopefully it's me. Give me 70 points. But we'll see. Well, my name is Chris, so does that mean it's me? Thank you, Kainoto, for the donation. You know what the glove touch is? He is a lot older. He does act, I mean, I know he acts immature, but he does act older than 16, right? I mean, the dude's doing media.
I've seen some, yeah, any 16-year-old could do media.
What?
Listen,
what do you?
I love the glove touch, and I think that whatever you're doing, bro, just keep doing it because you are gonna thrive. Like, I have no doubt about that. This kid's got talent that not a lot of 16-year-olds have. But I will say I don't agree on the maturity level because I have seen some shit that glove touch has said and some certain behaviors from glove touch, like in the past, that are not quite the most mature. But it's okay because there's plenty of time and room to grow. It's just right now I wouldn't necessarily say he's like super mature for his age. I think he's just as mature as he's supposed to be for his age.
Listen, when I was 16 years old and you asked me to do media,
you were extremely mature in your 30s.
I was doing media in my 30s. What are you talking about? What 16-year-old?
Doing media does not mean mature.
Oh my God. So you're saying an immature person can conduct interviews and do media?
Yeah.
You're saying that, right? At
16?
16?
Yeah, for sure. Why wouldn't they? You have to be mature to conduct an interview?
Yes. You have to have some sort of composure and maturity. Yes.
To an extent, but that doesn't make you... Oh, God. I'm not going down this road with you. It's so silly.
Come on.
So silly.
What are you talking about, Jess? Why you got to shit on glove touch?
I didn't.
Give the man
I
a
told
compliment.
him.
The young man.
I did. I started off complimenting him.
Glove touch. I apologize for my co-host and her harsh words. When she started interviewing people, you know, she was a lot older than you. Let's just say that, okay?
What does that even mean?
His interviews are hideous. They are hideous, but he's still doing it, okay? So leave him alone, bro. Jackson. What kind of name is Jackson?
Wonderful, wonderful.
To be honest, people don't really have a meaning behind why they're booing. We're just having fun. At shift 268 we were chanting fuck you Colby 1 round, then 3 minutes later we're chanting let's go Colby and fuck Marty. We're just being retards. It's not that deep.
So you were, wait, hold on a second. So you were booing Colby Covington and then heckling Usman in the next breath? Did that really happen? Now, if you're drunk, I could understand. Hey, I'm drunk. I'm just having a good time. But if you're completely sober, what is the mindset behind? Like, I can't figure that one out. Okay, maybe Jesse's right. Now, when I'm drunk, I say some silly things, especially at sporting events. I don't think you've been to a sporting event where I was wrecked, right? Have you gone? Any events that we've gone to, I've never been drunk.
Mm-mm.
When I've gone with the boys, I've gotten pretty looped up and I've yelled. I would make it a point for the athletes to hear me, and they would. They would hear the dumbest shit that would come out of my mouth. But I just wanted to make the section laugh. I was that guy. You know, every section has the guy.
The guy that wants the attention.
That wants the section to laugh. He wants to be the section comedian. That was me. And I would say the dumbest, I would say punch him in the mush at UFC events, right? So it would be completely quiet. there would be a buzz and you hear and like people mumbling. And then you hear, punch him in the mush! Like as loud as he possibly could say it, right? And everyone would turn around like, what the fuck was that? And V-neck would be dying laughing like, bro, like what the hell's wrong with you? Just that was my thing. I would have to be the idiot saying shit like that. You know, there's always this section comedian. Jessie would understand. She's never had a sense of humor.
I mean, I just don't need that much attention. I don't know.
Oh my God, you were such a buzzkill. You're so like.
Well, if you're gonna make comments about me, I'm not allowed to say a comment back.
Oh.
Don't make comments about me then, and I won't respond.
Are you the type of person that goes to the fight like, shh, I'm trying to watch the fight? Are you that girl?
No, I would enjoy the fight.
Keep it down. I'm never going to a fight with you.
Okay.
Anyway, I'd probably humiliate you.
I mean, you already do humiliate me. So.
Yeah, I'd probably yell some really dumb things. Yeah. What would you yell if it was a silent crowd?
Absolutely nothing.
You're telling me you wouldn't get drunk and start yelling shit?
Nah. When I get drunk, I'm more like
kick him in the dick, twist his dick. Like everyone's yelled twist his dick at least once at a UFC fight, right? Am I right, boys? How many people have gone to what the fuck? How many people have gone to a UFC event and yelled twist his dick? I mean, I've done it. I've yelled to twist his dick. I mean, it's a no? Oh man. How many people actually been to a UFC fight card? That's the next question. Maybe not many people have gone to UFC fights. It's possible. Mm-hmm. Especially now with the coronavirus. Not as easy. But I went to a bunch and I would yell really dumb shit. I have V-neck on and he could recite the dumb shit that I yelled.
Yeah. Grab his dick and twist it, says Gavin Macias. Henry Down says, what?
Gavin knows what we're talking about here.
I've yelled that shit from my car, says Drunk Savage. W0J says, let's go Russia. Wow, man. Guido dropping the 1 in the chat.
Is it going to get weird, because we'll have streams where Russia's going to be in our chat, right? Well, so tomorrow night we will, right? Because that's why I love...
I think you guys are reading way too much into this. It's not like these people in the live chat who are coming to watch MMA fights started the war.
There might be some tension. Yeah, listen, they're the Putins. The Putins might come into the chat tomorrow night, and there might be some tension. Now, I am the man that smooths everything out between countries. I love when Suriname came into my chat with Rosenstrike. I became one of the Suriname people, you know? I feed off of the other countries, Brazil, Russia, when they come, unless McGregor's fighting, then I burn old bridges. But when McGregor's not fighting, I make friends from all over the world. I love that interaction. There's nothing better than doing a live stream on a fight night or a pay-per-view where another country comes into the chat and we just have a fucking good time, you know? The only problem is when the Koreans come into the chat and there's a bunch of squiggly lines.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the fuck they're saying.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The squiggly lines?
Yeah.
I feel like we're on a different page tonight. Should I change the topic?
No, you're good.
Okay. Just asking. So hopefully tomorrow we get along. Hopefully there's no tension. I don't want my Russian friends to come into the chat and be like, oh, quiet. You know? Go Makhachev. They can't say kill him or anything like that because that'd be war words. You know, you can't say kill Green because that might be taken the wrong way. Go Team Putin. Who are you rooting for tomorrow night? Bobby Green or Makhachev?
Neither. I don't care.
You got to root for one. Who you have a slight lean?
Makhachev because you have money on him.
Makhachev for the mun?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to lie. I have a slight part of me that's rooting for Bobby. And I like Makhachev. I hope Makhachev becomes a champ. I do. But I think the story of Bobby Green slipping in on short notice at this catchweight fight, you know, I think it'd be cool. It'd be pretty cool to see Bobby win. But I think Makhachev's going to beat the living daylights out of him. Anyway, let's see who the chat has tomorrow night. What are your thoughts on UFC, the main event of UFC Vegas 4-9? Hug off, I reckon. USA in this hoe. Hey, Ann, how you do? Says Gavin Macias. Unpatriotic goblins. I really don't think Russians will care if they get trolled over the war. Remember, they have vodka. Well, I would say, I think the Russian community, from what we've known, in the live chats, in the comment section, it gets a little hairy. But in the live chats, we've been pretty. I think it's been pretty cool, man. The live chats with the Russian community. So I think they do get it, the sense of humor. They have a little fun with us, the whole deal, SMESH. But it's the comment sections afterwards where they come in and they get all serious and stuff. At least we know who would all be the first to sell out now. Vodka. Conor loves Putin. He does. They're buds. Still going to cheer for the Russian fighters. I always have silverback orangutan. I think it's the beauty of the sport, man. You know, it doesn't divide everybody. Like all countries kind of just blend together, you know? And I like this chat. How many people are outside of the U.S. in this chat? How many people, Australia, UK, Russia, wherever you're from, in the chat right now? Just to show like the diversity, I'm curious. Or maybe everyone's from the U.S., who knows? 7-Up, Vada Poppers, cheers. Ooh. Jamie, where you from, bud? America, fuck yeah. South Australia, there we go. Brett, Canada in the house. I always consider Canada like the United States. It's bizarre. You guys are like, we're neighbors, so it's like, but you are, you know, blame Canada. Viva Mexico. India, my guy. All right, what's up, India? Russians are known as cheaters in sports. What about the fucked up drafting? That's so messed up. Ukraine won't let men 18 to 60 leave. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in Ukraine. Someone was telling me that they're passing out freaking guns to like civilians now over there. If that's the case, it's crazy. Jamie's from the UK. What time is it in the UK? Oklahoma. You're from the country of Oklahoma? Not me, pal. US here. I love the US. A page man ain't man enough, says Jonathan Wilberding. Yeah, I mean, he got knocked out by a takedown. Not a takedown defense. Not even a takedown. He was trying to take down Mousasi. And let me see if I can find the clip. It's something else. Where the hell did Jesse go? What? Oh, okay. I was like, where the hell did she go? Let's see. ESPN. I know I saw it. I think it was on ESPN. By the way, did you see the clip of Stephen A. Smith, Colby Covington, and Masvidal? They're going to release it next Tuesday, the full interview. Not an interview. It's kind of like Stephen A. was the mediator, and you had them go. I mean, it was hot and heavy. I'm looking forward to that thing releasing. All right, maybe Bellator? What the hell? I thought ESPN had it. Bellator MMA. Oh, come on. What kind of ass? Damn, Bellator. This is the highlight they have. They don't have when Austin shoots for the takedown. Actually, it's got to be on Twitter. Let's see on Twitter. Bellator. Let's see if they got it over here. See, Conor was in attendance in Ireland, having a blast, carrying his fellow Team Ireland chick from the cage. There's Austin Vanderford. There's Conor. He's having a threesome with John Kavanaugh. Okay, let's see. So, I mean, it stops a little short, but so Austin Vanderford was shooting for the takedown, just lunged in and just kind of collapsed. Look at this. Oh, my God. Gegard just drilling elbows and forearms to the side of his head, hammer fists. I mean, it was 80-something seconds. That's crazy. Gegard just coming in there and just mutilating him. Like, what was Paige Van Zandt doing? Jess, could you give us a little Paige Van Zandt from the sidelines while this is going on? No?
No.
No Paige tonight. No Paige tonight. Okay.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Glove touch.
My maturity changes depending on the situation. I will say, I am goofy like a 16-year-old, but I have adult knowledge. Except for the situation that Jess is most likely talking about, I kinda went full 16-year-old when that went on.
Mm-hmm. Is that why you don't think a glove touch is mature?
What?
Okay. Did you hear it or no?
He didn't mention the situation. He just said when that went on.
Okay.
What situation am I referring to?
Okay.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Tropic Tom.
Moss, I've got a tiny part of me that's rooting for Bobby, but when he takes his shirt off, it gets bigger. Wow, wow, wee, wow.
I mean, come on, Tropic Tom. By the way, say points to the players over here, or I'm just going to run. I mean, listen, I'm just going to stop reminding people. I'm just going to take the victory. And H, your belt is mine. I am sorry, Knitter. I love you to death. But this belt is going wrapped around my waist. I am taking this motherfucker home, and I am going to be the champion for a week. So put that in your pipe and smoke it over here. We're hanging with the boys tonight.
Aw, super chat.
Gabriel coming in with the 5.
GN guys. It's Carnival holidays in Brazil. Much love and thanks for your content. You always elevate my humor, thanks. D.
That was nice of you.
Good night, Gabriel.
So he's from Brazil. He says it's Carnival holidays. And what is Carnival holidays? What's that about?
I don't know.
Hold on, let's see what it is. Carnival holidays. That sounds like fun. Carnival. I'm trying to type with this thing under my holiday Brazil. Rio Carnival 2022. Wow, look at this. What? What is this? This looks like a COVID masterpiece. I'm so glad COVID's over. By the way, did you hear COVID has been canceled? That's it?
I mean,
It's over.
No.
It's gone.
It's not gone.
Well, Chris Lieben disagrees, but Chris Lieben says no. But I veto what Chris Lieben's saying. May he get better. Look at this. What is going on here? Rio Carnival. Is that where you're going? That looks like a good time. Looks like a good time.
He said it's like a whole country rave party.
Oh, what?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
John Jones, crash the show. 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 John Jones, crash the show.
That is never going to happen again. We will never have that happen again. 2 times.
Rock, paper, scissors for PTS Jess versus Moss.
Okay, I'm going to do mine like Izzy. Ready? You knew I was going to do with the Izzy. That's why. Ready? Oh! Ah! All right, Jesse wins for the 8 points. I should have told her I was going to do the Izzy. Brewster in the chat. It's pronounced Carnival.
Why is your head so far forward? It's like coming off your neck.
All right, come on. 8 points to Jesse. All right, so Jesse's on the board. An hour 20 left, and the points game is over. Thank you, B-Man. You are a goddamn... No sign of the Hearns, by the way.
There's never a sign in the beginning, Moss.
Oh, you think he's going to come in late?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. He could be lurking. But B-Man is now still the stream boss. And he has 74 points to get taken out. B-Man with the first ever John Jones
A black man can't drink.
donation. And then we have 2 John Jones donations.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much we love Bones.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So my friend showed me on other sites some funny props. Plus 2,300 if Bobby gets a submission. If that occurred, I die laughing. If he wins, I get $200 for $25 bet. If somehow he wins, do you think he skips the line or fights one more person? PTSJBM, even it out.
Ooh, there we go. What do you think, Jess? Here, as I put the points over here.
If somehow he wins, do you think he skips the line or fights one more person? No, I don't think he skips the line because I don't think people are that fucking excited about him. The UFC's only going to let people skip the line that fans are excited about. And maybe it's just me, but I don't think people are that excited about either of them. So No, I think he would fight one more person.
I tell you what, Makhachev kind of won me back over when he destroyed Dan Hooker. Like the way he went in there and just made quick work of him. Makhachev he's a pretty impressive talent. And there were people out there that said, Habib's boring. Habib became champion and got better and better and started smashing people. Remember, Habib's run up, there were people saying, he just lays on people. He misses weight. You know, like a lot of people were shitting on Habib, not the Habib fans, the others out there. And I was guilty at points as well. He just blankets people. He just gobbles up the legs. He's a jock sniffer, cups, I don't know, whatever the fuck you want to call him. But then when he became champ Habib, that's when he kicked it into high gear. And I believe Makhachev's the same. I believe Makhachev is just getting better. And as he rises up the rankings, and if he does fight Oliveira, if he beats Bobby Green and he fights for that belt, I think he has a very good chance of beating Oliveira. Great matchup. Charlie Olives versus Makhachev is a very interesting fight. Definitely want to see that. But if Makhachev can get the job done and become champ, I feel he's just going to evolve. He's got Habib in his ear. And you saw what Habib did in the last fight with Hooker. Habib was literally talking him through the motions to getting that job done. So Makhachev he's a scary human being. We gotta give him the respect. He's gonna, and if we don't, he's gonna make us earn it. He's gonna show us. He's gonna prove himself for sure. You okay?
Yeah.
I don't know. You're like,
stop asking me.
I don't know. You're giving me like these weird vibes, man. Like I'm like kind of. I can't even
move on.
Okay. I feel bad. You want a hug?
No.
You want me to just flick your nipple? I'll flick your nip. Can I flip it? Can I flick a nip?
No.
One to the chat if you want me to flip one nip. All right. Anyway, you got some stories you want to get into, or you want to just keep?
I sent them on Discord.
Okay. All right. So we spoke about a little bit of the Bellator situation with Gegard, talking about Makhachev. We placed a bet. I do have to make picks too on Tapology. You want me? Want me to burp you?
No.
How about a burp?
Can you move on? Come on.
I know. I'm just having fun with you now. It's all good. All right. I mean, the people speak. Mm-hmm. Okay. So after the points game, I'll go into my boring picks. But I hope I can make you money again. Last week worked out well. Get a little more daring with our bets this week. Jesse is hesitant about the bets, which is a great sign, because that usually means we're gonna pull off the dub again.
Nah.
Why are you saying that? It's our money. That's good. Keep doubting Mystical, because it makes me celebrate even more, and it's great for clipping.
Dude, Moss is not mad. This is why you can't ask me if I'm okay on air. I got my own personal fucking shit going on, man. You guys just, what the fuck, man? Moss is not mad. Nobody's mad.
Who said I was mad?
I just told him to move on. That's all. Because I don't want to talk about it on air. It's nobody's fucking business. That's why don't ask me if I'm okay on air anymore. Don't ask. We just do the show.
Well, no,
I appreciate that you care, but this is what happens because they fucking read into everything and they turn it into something else.
Who set Jesse off? May they? Who set who? Let me see in this chat.
No, it's not PMS. Jesus Christ! It's not like it's any of your fucking business. But there's some real fucking shit going on in my life, and it's not your business.
All right.
And you should never ask again on air.
Okay. All right. Yeah. How about we do this? Okay. Let's do this. Jess, can I at least kind of?
No, it's nobody's business.
I know. Can I just give a ballpark of what's going on? So, so you could just feel a little bit better. You want to vent a little? All right, take a breather.
Super
so good. Look what you did, you piece of shit.
Oliveira is on pace to become one of the UFC all-time GOATs after beating Poirier, Gaethje, Islam and a coming out of retirement Khabib. What you think?
Oliveira is on pace to become one of the UFC all-time GOATs after beating Poirier, Gaethje, Islam, and coming out of retirement Khabib. Oh my God. After his last win, I thought Oliveira was going to win. We put a bet on him. We were pretty confident Oliveira was going to beat Poirier. And that's a big win. Poirier's shown that he's one of the top guys. If Oliveira could beat Makhachev as well, think about this. His story is already fantastic. Rising like a phoenix from the lower weight class and just rattling off these wins, charging up, getting a title shot. Didn't get a fast pass. They had to work for it. And here he is looking more dominating than ever. If he beats Makhachev, Yeah. How many title defenses do we got over here? I mean, Khabib titled, what did he defend the belt 3 times? Right? So if Oliveira, who got the belt, hold on, let's get this right. He got the belt off of Poirier, right? If he could beat Gaethje, beat Makhachev, fights one more guy, he's tied with title defenses with Khabib. He doesn't even have to fight Khabib. Like, we're already talking about, hold on, let me make sure I got this right, because I might be forgetting someone throughout the mix, right? Wasn't it? Oh, Chandler, that's right. So he beat Chandler for the belt, right? Chandler, yes, that was the fight. Then Poirier. Okay, so he defended once at Poirier. He's going to defend twice with Gaethje. Makhachev, this would be pretty wild. If Makhachev is next, and that's what he gets to tie Khabib with the defenses, that's pretty good. And let me just say this. I was arguing with people that keep going back to the Khabib stream, where Khabib Nurmagomedov, his last fight with his father, when he got all emotional, the whole deal, and he said he was retiring, and I made a controversial statement. I was saying to people, I was like, listen, this was a touching moment. The touching moment part wasn't controversial, but the fact I was saying, what sucks is with him retiring on top in his prime, what's going to happen down the road is there's going to be a bunch of what ifs, and all you need is a guy to get in there, defend the belt more times than Khabib, and they're just going to forget about Khabib. Like, they're going to say Oliveira is the GOAT. So we're right for that. And if he beats Makhachev with Khabib in the corner, I mean, that's it. Unless Khabib's coming out of retirement, you got Oliveira. Oliveira's story is incredible. It's an incredible story. So this is big. Oliveira's got to beat Gaethje. We can't look past Justin. Justin's a tough son of a bitch, and that should be a great fight. But I think Oliveira's going to win that fight. And Makhachev, where do I sign? Where do I sign? I would love, as much as I would love to see Bobby Green spoil the party, Makhachev versus Oliveira is just fun. And guys, like, seriously, like, anything said against Jess, she's got shit going on. It's not on the show or anything like that. It's just listen, there's a lot outside of the show that's weighing on her. So I try to show some sort of concern, but sometimes I don't say the right things. I try to have fun or whatever. But I think kind of pump the brakes, leave her alone.
Super chat.
Jean-Paul, oh my God.
MMA-Holes is the best channel. Even if I'm tripping you all here. Thanks.
Hey, thank you, my friend. Look at that. Jean-Paul with the 999. Thank you. Upside down 666. I see what you did there. Anyway, so yeah, so it's a fantastic situation. 155, Khabib leaving is kind of like when Mighty Mouse or Henry Cejudo left with 125. It just opened everything up. But now you got Oliveira, who has a chance of reigning the throne, like sitting on that throne for a long period of time. So it's like as soon as we lose one person, bang, someone else steps to the challenge and takes over. And Oliveira looks great. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Gaethje, Oliveira right around the corner. You got Makhachev fighting tomorrow night. Let's go, baby. Let's see what that chat's got. That's what's crazy about the 10-day notice fight. It can screw up the great lineup Islam had going. That's crazy about the 10-day notice fight. It can screw up the great lineup Islam had going. So you're saying, what, if Bobby Green comes in with the upset? I mean, yeah, that'd be wild. That'd be some story. Come on, BLT. Gaethje. Put it on IG. Put it on IG earlier. Wishing you all health and wellness. Thank you, BK. I know it's not directed towards me, but I'll take it anyway. Let's see. Stop being an asshole first. I always knew Charles was a beast, but I never foreseen him doing what he's doing now. Red Legs, you and the entire MMA community. I don't think anyone was looking at Charles Oliveira. Let's put Charlie Olives over here. When he was at 155, he started making some noise. The Tony Ferguson fight, people started saying, okay, hold on a second, we got a problem. But when Oliveira was at 145, a little bit different. What fight did he go up at 155? Does anyone remember? I can't fucking remember what fight he went up to 155. But look at this pocket over here. Let me just put this here. Man, Oliveira's been in the game for a minute. So this little streak over here. The Paul Felder, he beat Will Brooks. Ricardo Lamas lost to Anthony Pettis, Miles Jury, Max Holloway. Look at the guys he lost to. Now, Ricardo Lamas, Paul Felder's a tough son of a bitch, so I'll give him a pass on that. But he did get finished in that fight. But Ricardo Lamas, which was the fight where he went up to 155? I can't remember now. Was it? I mean, look at this. He rear naked choked Jim Miller, Clay Guida, Jagos. I mean, look at this fucking run. It's crazy. So in this pocket here, right, people started falling off. He loses to Max Holloway, bounces back with Miles Jury, who went to Bellator and just became like a real estate agent or something. Anthony Pettis, Showtime, former champion. It is what it is. Got choked out by him, whatever. Ricardo Lamas, there was one point where he was halfway decent. Beats Will Brooks and then loses to Paul Felder. So a bad skid. After these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights, 4 losses in his 6-fight run over here, he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, actually, no, that's grappling. 7, 8. And then on his 9th fight, wins the title. So he had to go 8 wins in a row. 8 of them. To get right back up there. It's crazy. Defeats Michael Chandler, smashes him in the second round, had trouble in the first. Dustin Poirier, the rear naked choke in the third. What a story, man. 32-8-0, Charlie Olives. Great story. And on top of it, he's a great guy. Like, he seems like one of the nicest guys. Still only 32 years old. What this man done as he's on a 10-fight win streak. Pretty impressive. Yeah, look down here. Frankie Edgar, Cub Swanson. Look at the guy, Donald Cerrone. Look at the guys he lost to. That's right. He fought Jim Miller twice. Damn, man. Pretty wild. Love it, man. I love the story. And Makhachev doesn't have the mileage as Charles Oliveira, but he's got an interesting story as well as you know, Habib's protege. How do you not love that? The UFC right now, the last 2.5 years have been something spectacular. The characters have been rising from the ashes. The youngsters coming in, the Khamzat Chimaevs. You know, it's just there's a million different storylines. Tai Tuivasa. Like, how the hell did he bounce into the mix the way he has? Just a storyline after story. Finally, Michael Chandler comes in from Bellator. Flyweight's fun again. Bantamweight's fun. Bantamweight's one of the best divisions out there. Glover Teixeira, right? Glover Teixeira defending his belt at 400 years old and looks like phenomenal. You got Francis Ngannou as a heavyweight. There's drama going on there, but look at him. Look at that specimen. I mean, that is a heavyweight. When you look at Francis, a scary, gigantic human being. Israel Adesanya, the last stylebender. You may love him, you may hate him, but you're going to watch him no matter what. The guy is a superstar, mega contract. Conor McGregor looking to come back in the mix. Habib's got his own fucking fight organization. I mean, it's just nuts. And you just pour into this other stuff outside the UFC. It's a great time to be a combat sports fan. Really is. Hey, Jesse.
Hi.
Wonderful.
All right, let's get into some news, right? What do you say?
Okay, Colby Covington says that he's willing to move up to middleweight, and he's confident that he would beat Israel Adesanya.
If I'm making an argument that Usman could beat Adesanya, can Colby Covington? No. I don't think he does.
At middleweight.
I don't think he does.
According to MMA Mania, former UFC interim welterweight champ Colby Covington will attempt to insert himself back into yet another title fight when he looks to take out his former training partner turned rival Jorge Masvidal. The two are set to headline UFC 272 on March 5th, 2022 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Even with a win, there's no guarantee that Chaos will get another shot at the strap, especially when considering he is 0-2 against current champ Kamaru Usman. If things don't work out for the outspoken welterweight, he says moving up to middleweight is a real possibility. And if he gets a chance to face off against current champ Israel Adesanya, Chaos likes his chances very much. He says, I'm not opposed to going up to 185 pounds and beating up Stylebender. That guy, he's not a well-rounded fighter. He can't keep up with my pace. I know I can take him down and drown him, so there's a lot of options out there for me. If I don't get a chance to do my third fight with Usman, then it's okay.
Does Colby Covington beat Robert Whittaker? I think that's more interesting.
At middleweight?
Yeah. Either or. I mean, Bobby Knuckles fought at welterweight too, but at middleweight, let's say at middleweight.
No,
Can he beat
I think Whittaker's hands... No, I don't think so.
That fight interests me way more. Colby Covington versus Adesanya, the more I think about it, I'm like, nah, Izzy got him. And I think Whittaker beats him too, to be honest. But that fight is more interesting to me. You know?
I think Whittaker wins.
Yeah, I don't think... It's not like Colby cuts that much at welterweight, right? It's not like he's going through an intense weight cut, so he's going to bulk up a little bit. Is he going to... There's no way he... Really? I mean, come on, Colby. I understand. Listen, you got to keep your name in the headlines and stuff like that, and you got to believe in yourself, but I don't think he can beat Izzy. Running away from Khamzat. Yeah. Wait, so BLT, where you been, bud? He's been on our tongues the last couple of not the MMA-Holes streams. Unless he was under another.
What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
He was on our tongues. We've been speaking about him with Vlad and everyone during the not the MMA-Holes streams.
I think he's been around this whole time.
You think he's been another account?
Yeah.
You think he's Brewster? You think maybe he's Brewster? Maybe he's I'm gonna fuck with this guy. Maybe he's Guido Espedo.
No.
You think? I don't know. Guido Espedo. I thought he might have been. Who's the other guy? Who's the other guy's name that left?
There's so many guys that left.
The guy I thought died.
Matt Stone?
Matt Stone. I thought Guido was him, but maybe BLT is Guido Espedo.
No.
I like fucking with Guido Espedo. I know it's not him. I'm just. He's like the faceless man. All right. Anyway, so does anyone think Colby beats Izzy or anyone? The top dogs at middleweight. It doesn't interest me. If Colby was like the champ, I would have interest in it. He was the interim at one point, but with Usman owning him, no. I don't know.
Let's see. Ethan says, I am Matt Stone. Nope says it's Gio. Guido says, man. Wonderful, wonderful Moss is BLT. Yes says Dude Chronic. Red Leg says, I like Colby, but Izzy, I can't see that. In what world does Colby beat Izzy?
No world. The more I think about it, none. I had to really think about it, though.
Colby's too small, says Toe Cutter. Jean Paul says 185 versus 155 isn't an option. Colby versus Monterey Jack interests me, says Tropic Tom. Henry Down says, LOL, we done and dusted there. B-Man says Head Rush with the fire. Izzy would take Colby, says Kevin Underwood.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We got Sonosi coming in.
Honestly, even losing to Green doesn't hurt Islam too much. It's catch weight. I'll paint the narrative for a dream. Oliveira fights Islam. Chokes him out in front of Khabib in the corner, staring at Khabib in the eye. Khabib has considered fighting Olives.
I'm just going to say this. Thank you, Sonosi. The only way I don't think Khabib ever comes back. There's only one guy that will get him back. We all know who it is. Let me paint this picture. Islam Makhachev defeats Charlie Olives. Okay? He beats Bobby Green. They throw him a title shot. He beats Bobby Olives. And then Conor McGregor trots in there with his titanium shin bone. Right?
Nah.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Nah.
Comes in there. By the way, I took out my foot as a balloon for this.
A black man can't drink?
Was that
no more my foot was a balloon?
Because I had to fit a black man can't drink. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new message soundboard in here. I still got that. Yeah, what do I get rid of for it? I mean, this is a great one.
A black man can't drink?
That's a great... How do I mean, I got to put that in somewhere. I couldn't find a good fit to... I got to get another soundboard in OBS. Anyway. Conor McGregor comes in there, defeats Makhachev, which at this stage of the game, I don't think that can happen, but if he does...
You should get rid of the crickets.
No, I love the crickets.
But we don't use them that much.
This one's like... I actually don't even call it Chris. It's named Brewster. I don't even know why I'm ripping on Brewster. He did nothing tonight. What was I saying? So let's try to get this sorted out again. This is time number 3. We're gonna try for the third strike here. Anyway, yeah. So Conor comes in there. He beats Makhachev. Habib's on the sidelines. Like the camera like slowly zooms into Habib, and Habib's like. Habib has said that Islam Makhachev, he is doing this for his father. His father loved, like he was like his star student. He loved Islam Makhachev. So seeing Makhachev win a belt, Habib is doing this for his dad. If Makhachev gets knocked out by the titanium shin bone right across the neck beard, you know, hits him right in the jawline, bang, and then his fucking head goes flying off into the rafters. And then Conor climbs into the rafters, grabs the head, goes back into the octagon, raises it up. It's like, like fucking, you know, like Medusa's head, and then freezes the entire audience. And Makhachev's hair is like snakes, and everyone's just like turning into stone. And Habib, like the camera pans over to Habib. He's like, you know, like zooms in like those old fucking kung fu movies.
Story you're coming up with.
Habib comes back.
Yeah.
Right?
I'd love to see it happen.
That's the only way you get Habib back in.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
All right.
You guys with me? If you're with me, drop a wonderful, wonderful in the chat.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It would be payback for what they did to Rocky. Says Red Legs. Odds says, or Odes says Colby wins that match. His wrestling and pace would be too much for Izzy. Levi Lindsay says, LOL, I'm sold, bro. Gabriel says, was actually a very good Conor's laugh impression. B-Man says, wonderful, wonderful. Matthew says, just
see, they're in. B-Man's like, in.
Why
James
I
is
marry this guy. Wonderful, wonderful, says James.
Juvenile
DDS.
Johnny's in. Henry Downs. They all want it. They want the return of Habib. They want that scenario to play out. What do you think, Jess? Would you like that?
Yeah, I said I'd like to see it.
Right? Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't like to see that?
I do have a story on McGregor's comeback.
All right. Oh, did you watch that interview? A hefty man from Ireland. I can't remember his name. Very big man. Interviewed Conor. It was a nice interview. And the return.
Severe MMA?
Yes, Severe. I like the way the guy's severely obese, and his name is Severe MMA. Ugh. So it's a perfect fit. Severely hungry.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Conor McGregor is getting closer and closer to making his UFC return. He basically told Severe MMA, he said, very good. It's getting there day by day. Day by day, I feel better. They're telling me just take it easy, but I feel I can go. So I just need to kind of pull the reins back on my own self. So that's kind of what I'm doing. McGregor continues to rehabilitate his left leg after suffering grisly fractures of both his tibia and fibula in his July 2021 loss to Dustin Poirier.
I miss him so much, Jesse. In fact, I dream about him every night.
Yeah.
And when I saw this interview, I got chills. I did. I got chills.
The former 2-division UFC champ said Friday that his recovery has gone well and he expects to be able to resume significant activity in the gym within the next 2 months.
If only I was the guy he was winking to in this picture, Jess, you know?
Oh my God. He says, April, they said I can spar again and I can box again, basically, so I'm just going to take it day by day. Hopefully now, once I get back sparring, I'll know weight, I'll know feel, I'll know my own style, you know what I mean? I'm going to develop a different style, I'd imagine, so I've been shadow boxing a bit lately and feel like I'm just getting the bearing of myself.
Did you listen to the interview?
No.
It's typical Conor. Like, he's just rambling on this gibberish on like his new style and how he's coming in he's punching down and up. I'm like, what's going on?
He said, but I feel good. I'm grounded on my feet. I can stop and start and take off. It's just like little twists or a torque. I've just got to be careful on, but this will
he's
be
a
here today.
Man.
Gone tomorrow type of thing in my own head. The bone will recover. It'll connect back to itself and it'll be like it never happened.
The way he was telling the story, he's like, when the bone merges together and it goes into, like, he starts talking about like science and shit. And he's just like, when it fuses together and the titanium seeps into my bone, I will slam that bone across everyone's head. Like, I'm just watching this. I'm like, what's going on? Who talks like this? Like, does he talk like this?
McGregor.
When he's describing dinner to D, hey, honey, do you like your dinner? And he's like, let me tell you about this steak when the cow is in the field grazing on the greenest of grass. Like, is that what he says?
Yeah.
Is everything like this tall tale? Like,
yes.
Everything is this elaborate description. Like, there's nothing. He can't just get to the fucking point.
So that's pretty much that. So I guess, yeah, he's looking to return in 2022, and he's going to come in there like nothing ever happened.
Okay. Yeah, he says, what did he say, July or something?
Yeah,
he was saying something like that. So summertime, summerish.
That's what he's aiming for.
So if Makhachev is fighting tomorrow, it's February, January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, I tell you what, if Makhachev stays busy, there is a chance. Or, I mean, when the hell is Oliveira going to, he's fighting Gaethje when? Actually, that's the co-main. Wait, when is that fight? Oh, my God. I don't remember. When is it? Here we go. 274. Okay. And
May.
This is month of May. All right. So May, June, July. So, I mean, shit. This Conor, I mean, don't make Conor skip the fucking line. Don't do that. You know what you got to do? I have the plan. Wait, why do I don't even have the fucking picture up on the right screen. I have the fucking plan. Okay. Oliveira beats Gaethje. Makhachev beats with Bobby Green tomorrow. Okay. They fight. So this fight's in May. So the next fight for Oliveira, June, July, August, be around August, right? Yeah. So put Oliveira. So say around August, September, or something like that. You put Oliveira versus Makhachev and Conor's return on the same card. Has to be on the same card. You just got to do it.
Why?
Got to do it. You got to do it. Whoever Conor fights next, I say he does not fight for a belt. You tune Conor up.
Not.
You find the Cowboy Cerrone. You find a Dennis Seaver or whoever you could fucking pull out of the woodworks. Marcus Brimage. What is he doing these days? You put up the biggest layup you could put up in front of Conor McGregor. You make Conor destroy him. No matter who wins, Oliveira or Makhachev. I mean, the call out would be amazing. You know, it'd be a whole thing.
Yeah.
September.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I say Conor comes back August, September, somewhere around there. Put him on the same fucking card.
We'll see.
Right? I want Conor to headline the card versus a complete nobody. Tony. How about that, Conor Tony?
That's stupid.
What do you mean that's stupid? It's perfect.
Tony shouldn't be fighting anymore. Tony's had enough damage over the years.
Well, what about this?
Tony should
McGregor
retire.
Gaethje.
You said a layup. Gates
Not
has
a layup,
every
but
opportunity
that'd be wild,
to
right?
clip McGregor. Yeah.
He's not going to beat McGregor.
Yes, he can.
McGregor's at the Shimbo now. The fuck you talking about? Or you could run it back with Poirier again. Do number 4. Do Poirier.
That's silly. Nobody's gonna
Dustin
watch that.
Poirier. But yeah, fuck all those guys. Fuck Gaethje. Fuck Poirier. Let's go T-Ferg. Oh, it's Ferguson's fighting Chandler. That's right. When does that happen? Is that done though? Is it like a done deal?
I don't know. I last I heard they were just like going back and forth on Twitter about it.
Yeah, is that like contracts? I think they ironed Mike Chandler. Is it completely? It's not done. Yeah, it's not a done deal. It's not done. No, so anything's possible. I mean, I would love to see Chandler versus Ferguson. That'd be great. Okay. Put Conor Ferguson. I mean, Tony's been waiting long enough. Keep him waiting. Who knows? Tony, I don't know what he's doing. He's playing baseball or something. Tony Ferguson, Conor McGregor, Charles Oliveira versus Islam Makhachev in August, September, somewhere around there. Oh my God, my nuts is swelling up with jizz thinking about this, Jesse. Are your nuts swelling up with jizz?
Yeah.
I don't blame you. All right, what else we got?
All right, so you already talked about Gegard Mousasi, so we can kind of skip over that one. But HELWANI addressed the Bryce Mitchell segment backlash, so apparently he got a lot of backlash about it. But
shocker, people are upset about.
Yeah. So on Monday's installment of MMA Hour, this is according to MMAnews.com, Bryce Mitchell came onto the show 2 weeks out from his upcoming fight against Edson Barboza. Instead of talking about the fight or anything MMA related, Mitchell shared his views on a wide range of topics. The underlying theme of each topic was that Mitchell is willing to fight to the death to defend his freedom and that of others from government tyrannies such as forced vaccines or any possibility of the government trying to take away their right to bear arms. Mitchell also made other claims in the segment, including stating that many mass shootings in the United States are inside jobs in an attempt to ban guns. The segment lasted for roughly half an hour and was the subject of some public criticism, as the host of the program and interviewer involved HELWANI took some flack for allowing the segment to continue for as long as it did. On his Substack page, HELWANI addressed the fallout from the interview at length. He said, in short, I don't regret the way I handled it. A very small amount of people said I should have ended it earlier, and I can see their point, but that thought never really crossed my mind, to be honest.
Here's the problem, Ariel. Let me say what the problem is.
Well, do you want to hear what his objective was?
I don't care. I'm just going to say what the real problem should have been. Ariel is full of shit. He said that he did not want to make this a debate. This is not like that type of show. He said he wanted to give Bryce Mitchell a chance to talk. He literally led him into his trap, and then Ariel just sprung on him with his opinion, and then started counter-opinioning, and then started debating him. He in the first sentence he said he did not want to debate him and this and that. Said he wanted to let him speak, and then within the follow-up, he was just constantly debating him.
Yeah.
He set him up. He set the man up. So is that what they're saying?
Well, he said, my main objective, once it was clear he didn't want to talk MMA, was to show the audience that two people who don't agree on any of this stuff can still shake hands virtually and walk away from the conversation with respect. Again, to be clear, I don't agree with the vast majority of what he said, but I'm also not really offended or persuaded by anything he said either. It was so out there, how could I be? Honestly, I felt like he was doing a good job of his discrediting his theories on his own. I mean, when a cab driver in Vegas is your best source, ... HELWANI admitted that there were some things...
What is he talking about the cab driver in Vegas? What is he saying?
I guess...
Oh, in this Bryce Mitchell story?
Yeah.
So he's talking shit some more.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, Ariel, come on, man.
HELWANI admitted that there were some things that he wishes Mitchell had not said, though he did not specify which comments he was referring to. However, none of those things warranted silencing Thug Nasty from speaking unfiltered, which HELWANI says his show is all about, providing a platform for the fighters to do and say as they please.
Yeah, but then he's going to shit on him in the next fucking sentence. Yeah, it makes sense.
HELWANI also noted that today's online climate is toxic and divided enough as it is, so he felt it was important to show that there still can be civil discourse, even if the two sides are standing on opposite sides of the aisle. And even though the segment was far different from what was expected, he doesn't hold any hard feelings toward Mitchell for going rogue. He said, am I mad at Bryce because it was very clear that this was his intent when he agreed to come on the show? Not really. And it is important to note that I asked him to come on, not vice versa. Of course, I invited him on to talk about his fight at UFC 272 against Edson Barboza, but alas, I always try to see the good in people. Maybe that's naive, but I preferred to view people through the lens, or through that lens, than to immediately dismiss and hate, which happens too often these days. I also don't think he hijacked the show. I didn't let him grab the mic. I felt like I was in control throughout. I enjoyed the challenge of trying to steer a ship because, let's be real, that could have been worse, but believe it or not. HELWANI went on to state that if he could go back and be placed in the same situation again, he wouldn't handle it any differently. He also revealed that Mitchell texted him after the segment to show his gratitude. He said, would I do the same thing again? Yes. I didn't endorse any of it, and I wasn't rude to the guest. Bryce texted me afterwards, quote, thank you for participating. I have so much respect for you, bro, and I mean it when I said I will fight side by side with you when the next war comes, my brother.
If I was Bryce, I would just let him die for embarrassing him on the show. I would let him die.
Giving him a platform, I guess.
Yeah, that's the thing. Here's the thing. Ariel got to the point where he is famous enough where he can kind of get away with a bunch of shit, right? We're not at that point, Jesse, unfortunately.
But you know what? If Ariel Helwani shut him down...
We're not near that point.
If Ariel Helwani were to shut that interview down and not give Bryce Mitchell a place to publicly speak his views, then he would have gotten backlash for that.
No.
For silencing...
It's not my problem.
For censoring Bryce Mitchell.
No, this is what Ariel should have done. He said, all right, Bryce. He should have been like, all right, Bryce, you said your part. Now it's time for me to fucking say my part.
He did say his part. No.
He said this show is not the show of debating. This is not what the show is about, right? And he wants to give him his chance to speak. He's not about debating. That was his before that's what he said before he went into the debate. Yeah. He completely contradicted himself. He set Bryce Mitchell up. He did. He set him up to fail. As he did. To be, like Bryce Mitchell was running his mouth about all this stuff. Ariel gave him a long leash and said, I wanted to give you a platform. He loosened him up, lubed up his asshole, and then fucked him until he was raw. Ariel put his big Jewish hog, he was actually fucked him with his nose. He was nose fucking his asshole over and over again, Bryce Mitchell, using him to spew his opinions, Ariel's opinions. Yeah. Used them. I saw right through it. It was the Jew clause, as Borat would say, you know? Mm-hmm. You know the claw? You here with the claw? That's my assessment. Anyway, let's move on.
All right. Covington says Masvidal's ex-wife confirmed he's a two-pump chump.
Wonderful, wonderful.
According to Clyde Adu of MMAnews.com, as we approach fight week for UFC 272, the trash talk between Colby Covington and Jorge Masvidal is ramping up as expected.
Where is this news outlet? This is 2 in a row. MMA News?
I always get news from this
What?
outlet.
That's the website?
MMAnews.com, yeah.
So it's just MMA. Wow. Who owns?
I've been getting news from this website for years, Moss.
Is it like Vox owned? Who owns this website?
No, I think it's just like an independent news source.
MMAnews.com. Never heard of them.
Yeah.
Scoops. Was it Cess Scoops? I wonder who owns them. I guess they're not Vox. Hey, if they're not Vox, I'm down with them. Okay.
Since the grudge match between Colby Covington and Jorge Masvidal has been announced, all of the trash talk has been coming from Masvidal. In fact, GameBread even released an expose of Covington's alleged secrets. GameBread has had other choice things to say about his ex-buddy, and now Covington has begun to fire back now that his training camp has all but wrapped up. This is not to say that Covington hasn't had plenty to say about Masvidal over the years since their falling out. As MMA fans are well aware, Covington has not been one to mince words or pull back on anything that might push the buttons of his intended target. Covington has even gone as far as taking shots at Masvidal as a father and has repeatedly referenced his ex-wife. In an interview with Yahoo Sports released Thursday, Covington would again mention Masvidal's ex-wife, this time as an example of why he is convinced Masvidal won't be able to keep up with his cardio at UFC 272.
Before we continue with this story, and I do believe that Jorge Masvidal is shook. Like, he is too angry going into this. I mean, he
should be.
He's too angry. Like, this is not going to be a good night for him. Anyway, I do want to address someone in the chat yelling about a parlay. You want to know what the parlay is? We went over to my bookie. We placed a couple of bets early in the stream, okay? We were not going to do a parlay. The deal was we are just going to bet on Joel Alvarez. Love him as an underdog. He is a massive human being, and he's on a nice little run. He's a very dominating fighter. And I think it's a disgrace that he's an underdog in this fight. So we bet on him straight up. Dropped a hundo on him. Then someone threw out in the chat Terrence McKinney, and I don't hate him as an underdog. It's a risky bet. It's a risky parlay. But what we did was we said Joel Alvarez at a +185. We went with Terrence McKinney. They got him at a -110 over here. It's nearly even. And then we went Islam Makhachev. The -850. So we did that, $20 on there. You win $101.62. That's our parlay. A little risky because I'm not sure that McKinney's going to get it done. He makes me a little nervous, but I'm going to go for it anyway. And then we bet straight up $100 on Joel Alvarez to win $185. And Joel did make weight. That's right, Matt. 1 pound over championship weight. So if you jump it in and you want to jump on board the MMA-Holes parlay action, good luck. Enjoy. Congratulations. Oh! Perfect timing.
Spank away, spank away. Ariel Helwani. Ariel Helwani. Ariel Helwani. I was fired. Ariel Helwani.
You gotta beat your meat.
Dana White doesn't like me.
Ariel wanted to steer Bryce's ship by using a Dutch rudder. Ariel has redneck fever.
Thank you. Wow, Tropic Tom with the wonderful, wonderful Ariel
Wonderful.
Helwani donation. By the way, people are still forgetting to say points in their donations. They're forgetting to say points to people, and you're going to give me the easiest win of all time here. I'm just going to run away with that belt. No problems. The one thing I do have to say is, even though those points are coming, those donations coming in with no points, the stream boss is taking some hits. So 54 points away, and B-Man is not the stream boss anymore. So even though the donations are still coming in, he's getting hit. When that thing winds down, the wheel gets spun, and we'll see how this goes. We'll keep an eye on this with only 38 minutes left. 38 minutes left in the fucking game. So good luck to everyone playing the points game. As what the hell? What the hell? Oh, the timer got screwed up. Anyway, it's there. 38 minutes. Okay. Back to the Colby versus Masvidal situation. We got a little sidetracked by some craziness. Okay.
All right. So basically said, I think people know what he's widely known for. He's got some fast twitch muscle fibers. He's able to explode at any moment. But he's a two-pump chump, just like his ex-wife used to tell me. So he can't last with me. He's going to gas out in the octagon. I'm going to make him quit in front of the world, and it's going to be the same time that happened every time we fought behind closed doors. The only difference is now it's going to be on pay-per-view and a live audience, so it's a beautiful thing. I can't wait. For his part, Covington used the same evidence of bedroom performance to illustrate why he feels his endurance in the cage is second to none, and why only one man has been able to push him to the brink. Covington responded when asked about needing to dig into extra gas tank reserves, not too often. The most trouble I ever had was in the bedroom when I'm putting 10 rounds of a 4-star cardio together. Not very often there's a fighter that can push me to that limit. Me and Usman, he was able to get me to that limit and brought out the best in me, and I brought out the best in him, so I'm looking to do round 3.
Okay. What do you take from that?
I mean, I think Colby's always talking out of his ass and stuff like that, but I do think that he is going to win against Masvidal for sure.
Yeah, we'll probably be putting money on Colby. I like Colby a lot in that fight. Even when they made it, they were discussing it the first time around. The first, I don't know, it was been rumored a couple of times, and finally we're going to see it. A title fight with no championship belt on the line. Wow, the baby is really... She is really flustered. Moss not original. Come on, man. Who the hell would say something so ridiculous like that? I mean, Jesus Christ. Hello. I mean, you're watching a flying circus that is... I mean, you're literally getting a peek inside my fucking brain. And I'm sorry for that, but there's definitely originality there. There's not much like what's going on in my head. Does anyone think Masvidal is going to win? Wow, Sober Carl, you think it's too close? Listen, bet everything on Colby. Bet the house. I mean, there is just too many ways for Masvidal to lose, in my opinion. Is Jorge going to knock him out? Not going to happen. I mean, Colby's going to blanket him, and he's going to smother him. He's going to drag him into deep waters. He's going to ragdoll him like he did in the freaking apartment that they were in. It's the same thing. It's crazy. I will have Moss bite down before I get mine. What the?
Gaylord.
Bro, man. Is it Gay Pride Month? Like, what's going on, bro? Full camp Masvidal. Yeah, I mean, I like the energy. I like that people are pro Masvidal. It makes it interesting. People still believing in him. He's been done dirty with Colby. You know, Masvidal was loyal to his camp. Colby's trotted around with his ex and stuff like that. Colby's playing it dirty. So I understand why people are rooting for Masvidal in the fight, but yeah. Masvidal has shown us much lately. Jorge knows something, otherwise he wouldn't have accepted the fight. Here's the thing, Royalty. I would love to believe that, but Jorge really thought he was going to beat Usman. Like, he truly believed that. Now, me as an MMA fan, I don't know how. I didn't know how he was going to beat him. I couldn't figure it out. It just didn't make any sense. So I'm thinking he just has that same delusion. Now, he's got a team that does know Colby very well. Jorge does know Colby very well. Is there a secret plan? I'm sure there's going to be something in the mix. Is there going to be like a flying knee that he threw on Ben Askren? I mean, he did beat Askren. He did beat Darren Till. But they're not Colby Covington.
Wonderful, wonderful.
They're not Chaos.
I want to play.
Hearns takes a spot up. There's one more left if you want to get in. But the Hearn says he wants to play with the championship belt on the line and H in first. The stream boss at B-Man with 52 points, and he gets dethroned. Roberto says, get me in there with 33 seconds left. And how about this? Roberto Hernandez has just membered up for 23 months, which takes hit points away. Roberto has been a member for 23 months. So that took hit points away from the stream boss. Now 37 points away. So anytime anyone members up or hits a milestone, the stream boss gets hit. Oh boy. Things have just got interesting. Can the Mystic Moss stay on top, or will the Hearns spoil the party? Stay tuned. All right, Jess, give us something else.
All right. Hold on. Let me just X out of that one. So Makhachev, Green responds to Makhachev's plans of trash talking during the fight.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Wow, wow, wee wah.
Points me.
100 points plus Roberto Hernandez becomes the stream boss. Wow. Actually, standing ovation, cheers in the crowd. The Hearns in first. Oh my God. The shakeup has happened. The Hearns comes in and ruffles the feathers, and Mystic Moss down to second place. Time for the spin. Good luck. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, boy. He almost hit the Severin. Add 26. Wow. So the Severin has not hit tonight. I wonder if anyone's going to tickle that. But Roberto Hernandez, 126 points. Thank you so much for the generosity, Mr. Hearns. Roberto in the lead with 31 minutes left in the points game. I noticed that one girl.
Thank you.
Is a member now for 9 months in a row and takes hit points away from the Hearns. Look at that. So that one girl didn't even realize it. Taking the hit points away, becoming a member or being a member for 9 months. Thank you for the support. Guys and gals, you're awesome. Woo! Damn, that woke us up. That woke us up over here. Thank you, Hearns. Thank you, everyone that supports us. Seriously, cannot thank you enough. There is a donation in the description that is so far out of reach. That is a special masterpiece of a donation, Jess. Do you think we'll ever see that one?
Yes.
You think? When?
This year at some point.
At some point, you think someone's crazy enough?
Oh, heck yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
It always happens.
don't know. That one is a steep motherfucker. All right, let's go with Bobby Green and Islam Makhachev.
All right, so according to MMAnews.com, Green responds to Makhachev's plans of trash talking during a fight. Islam Makhachev plans on chatting it up with Bobby Green on the... They typed Booby Green.
Booby Green?
Booby Green on the canvas at UFC Vegas 49. Islam Makhachev will be headlining the upcoming UFC Vegas 49 card this weekend against Booby Green. There has been a lot of talk about Makhachev and his position in the UFC lightweight rankings lately. On Saturday night, it will be Makhachev who plans on doing the talking once the two hit the mat. We're going to talk inside the cage. I'm going to take him down and tell him, hey, let's go. Get up. Yeah, I'm going to talk, says Makhachev. He says he's going to talk with me when we beginning striking, but when I'm going to take him down, I'm going to ask him a couple questions.
Thank you.
We have Sonosi as a member for 23 months. Thank you, Sonosi. Appreciate that. You are wonderful, wonderful. And Sonosi has taking points away from the stream boss. Look at that.
Yes.
All right, so what do you think about the Booby Green then? What
I mean, you want to hear what his response was?
Sure.
He said, I think that's kind of dope. I think it's dope. Say what you got to say, brother. Nobody's holding you back from your words. Say what you say. You're kind of stealing from your big brother, Khabib. That was his shit, so you jocking his swag.
Okay. What language is that?
That was Booby Green language.
I didn't understand it. Can you translate it?
Nah.
Jocking his slang?
Jocking his swag.
Swag? What does that mean, jocking his swag?
Stealing his, like, MO, I guess.
His persona?
Yeah.
A black man can drink, 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 drink. I hate you. I hate you. A black man can drink.
Points me all of a sudden stream boss getting hits lol.
Yeah, they're taking you out. Thank you, Hearns. $40 donation. The new one, a black man can't drink.
A black man can drink.
By the way, I don't know if you noticed, the beat was made out of his headbutt. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Did you know that, Jess?
Yeah, I knew that, yeah. But I was watching you put it together, so.
Ooh. My head is rattled from doing all those headbutts. So we actually made the beat out of John Jones's headbutt. All right, $40, 40 points for the Hearns. Oh, boy. Songs out of farts, songs out of headbutts. And the headbutt was off the cop car. Okay, I'm out of breath. 166 for the Hearns. Thank you, Roberto, man. Look at that. 2 times tonight we heard the new donation. Roberto Hernandez. Drop in the...
A black man can drink.
Easily one of my faves. Well worth the effort. Okay, anyway. What were we talking? I am so confused now. I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about. Roberto has regenerated his stream boss status with that $40 donation.
Yeah.
And right now the points game stands as this. 166 for the Hearns. 70 for Mystic Moss. 10 for JBM, and a bunch of goose eggs for the rest of the peeps.
Fook that 10.
Wonderful.
Haven't
wonderful.
headbutted in a while, and now I know why.
Jesse is right. You're looking at the king of the bomb donos. This year 1K will hit, and best of all, don't know when.
See? It always comes, Moss.
You think Sonosi would drop that?
Oh, heck yeah. Sonosi's a fucking killer. I think it's going to be like
I don't know, man.
mid-year.
That's
what
a nuts.
I'm gonna guess mid-year.
That one donation, of course, it's gonna be a studio rename on that one. But that one donation is the first full song donation. So what, a good 3 or 4 minutes
Is
of
it a
our
full
show?
song?
Yeah, of our show is gonna be completely taken over by that donation. But I don't know. Well, all right, we'll see if Sonosi can pull that one off.
Yeah, I think it's
That's definitely ambitious.
all right. So Conor McGregor. Oh, I already read. I mean, this is just another.
Yeah, we'll move on.
Yeah. Scott
God.
Coker says Dylan Dennis is ready to get back in. Chris Cyborg versus Sinead Kavanaugh.
Sinead O'Connor.
Sinead O'Connor. 2.
I don't care about Dylan Dennis. What are we doing? I know he's training again, but who cares, right?
Well, I mean,
This
you never
guy.
know, Moss.
This fucking guy, man. Dylan Dennis.
Wonderful, wonderful.
What are we talking about here? Who is that? Hearns? What you got, Hearns?
Points me. I wonder what's Pulse opinion or Chrome lol. I mean, if I saw a poor Mexican from a village dancing, I'll start laughing lol with my emoji as the head.
Maybe I'll be next. I mean, I couldn't resist. There was too many requests to make that John Jones arrest donation, so we have him dancing now, and you know, it's quite the edgy donation. All right, here we go. Hearns, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that.
Wonderful.
That puts him at 168 The Hearns, the hero Hearns, 168. I still have faith though, Jess. I think I can pull this game off, but I know the Hearns pulled away in a swift, quick movement, but I think I can still pull it off. What about you, Jess?
No, I always win, Moss.
Got some work to do.
I'm just trying to stay positive, you know, like my measly 10 points sitting there.
Well.
Any help, guys? Anyone want to help JBM out?
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. Anyway. Okay. Let's move on from Dylan Dennis. And what else we got?
Amanda Nunes reveals what moment changed the fight at UFC 269. According to MMAnews.com, former UFC Women's Bantamweight champ Amanda Nunes has revealed what moment allowed Juliana Pena to take over UFC 269 co-main event. 2022 is representing a fresh challenge for Nunes. For the first time since 2015, she's entered the new year off the back of a defeat. While she was coming off a loss to then fellow contender Kat Zingano 7 years ago, this time around she's looking to rebound after having one of two belts she held last year snatched from her grasp. After extending her two-division rule with a dominant first-round submission over Megan Anderson last March, Nunes was tasked with returning to 135 pounds to defend her bantamweight strap for the first time since 2019. In her way of completing another year with champ status and extending her win streak to 13 was Pena. While most expected the Venezuelan vixen to represent a small hurdle for the Lioness, she turned out to be a 10-foot wall that stood firm in the face of the consensus female GOAT. After surviving the opening round, Pena turned the intensity up in the second. When she appeared to tire and hurt Nunes on the feet, the UFC's first female tough winner dragged the Brazilian to the ground and submitted her.
Why does she look like Pac-Man in this picture? What's going on? Looks like she should be chomping on some ghosts. No?
I don't know, Moss.
Why?
2 months removed since the memorable upset, which many have branded the most shocking in UFC history, Nunes has provided some context behind her performance.
Wait, hold on a second. RZA562 says, I'll take you, JBM. Just no baby, so trash bag available.
Yeah, RZA is also the one who told me, get a real job, JBM. Being a mother's not a job.
Why would you say that? And he's a member, too, or she. I don't know. Is that a male or female? I don't know what that is. You're a member of the community, and how could you say such a thing? Like, what?
This is my job. Like, I have two fucking jobs, asshole.
No, what about the baby with the trash bag? Yeah, I mean,
do you?
That doesn't
that
the job.
You that much? Like, come on, he's a fucking nobody. He's probably like 12 years old.
Why would you say that? No, but why would you say? I'm actually curious. Like, why? what would make you think? Got a comment
That's
for you
how
guys?
to pick up a woman.
Like, I don't understand. Or maybe it was just for the attention. I don't know.
Yeah, it's for the attention.
But speaking of attention, did you see this girl?
What?
I think her name is Amy Kaplan.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen Amy Kaplan before.
Yeah, she was like a photo girl, and then she became like a journalist and blah, blah, blah. She put a tweet out, and it bothered me. And maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was insensitive. But, oh, shit, she puts a lot of tweets. How am I going to find this thing?
I seriously love it.
No, that's not it.
It bothered you?
Yeah, it bothered me. I had to say something.
What? Hold
on a second. Let's see. Tweets and replies.
Since when do you let anything bother you?
Oh, I was very bothered by this, Jesse. So, where is it? Oh, did she take it? Twitter screws me up because Oh, here it is. Okay.
It's really disappointing, not surprising, that the majority of comments on my video interview with Diego are about my appearance. It took me forever to come from behind the camera for this exact reason. I wish I could just worry about my job and not what fans will say about my body.
Okay.
Okay.
So I did some investigating.
What
right?
does she look like?
I'm like, is she a heifer or something? Like, what's going on here? So I went.
What, is she fucking smoking hot?
No, hold on. What's her? Oh shit. Where is her shit?
Fansided.com.
Fansided? Okay, so it's that YouTube channel. So Fansided. All right, hold on a second here. If you could put monetization on while I'm doing this. Fansided. Right? MMA. Yeah, okay. 5,000 subscribers, right? I guess this is the website she works for. Big website. So she did an interview with who? Who was the interview? It was Diego Sanchez, right?
Oh, there she is, right there.
Where's Diego Sanchez, though? No, hold on. So I looked it up, right? And she's a thick girl. It is what it is. Okay.
What were people saying about her?
I looked through the comments. You know all the fans' comments? Majority of comments? One comment. Where is it?
Everyone's saying good job.
Yeah. This one. One.
What were the replies?
One comment.
What were the replies? Oh, there's more than one comment.
All right. And this guy, all right, two
Come
comments.
on.
Now it's two, okay?
That would hurt a
Bill
woman.
like Carl's boy Felipe. Not,
You
all
have
right.
to remember,
Anyway,
boss, she's female. Like,
Jess,
that would hurt.
she's a blatant liar.
What
okay?
do you mean?
One comment, now two, and all positive shit here. So here's what I responded. Because I don't like liars, Jesse. I don't have patience for liars.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back. This is what, wait, where's my response?
Right there.
There it is.
We only saw one comment. Probably shouldn't give those negative knuckleheads the attention they seek. We learned that by being in front of the camera for 5 years. If attention is what you seek, forget what we said and keep bringing it up. Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, because she was looking for attention.
Mm-hmm.
The original comment, I really disappointed, not surprised, that the majority of comments on my video interview with Diego Sanchez are about my
But
appearance.
maybe she deleted them.
Two fucking comments.
Well, hold on. Maybe she deleted the negative comments. Some people do that.
She's a fucking liar. She's a liar. She just wants the people to pat her on the back and say, hey, eat all the cheeseburgers you want. You're Amy Kaplan. You're a fucking liar. You're just looking for attention. Maybe you look like a gargoyle that's been stung by a bunch of bees and you want attention. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. But I sniffed it out, Jesse. I did some research and I'm like, enough. You look like Herman Munster. Deal with it.
Maybe she deleted the comments, Moss.
I mean, come on. Wah! I look like a Munster.
Who cares?
Oh, pat me on the back. Shut up. Just do your job. No one. There was two comments. Everything else was completely positive. God forbid you put out a tweet and say, "Oh, I love my fucking positive." I mean, come on.
It's easy to focus on the negative.
I sniff out these assholes. She's full of shit. She's a liar, and she should be shamed, publicly humiliated.
Maybe
Okay.
she's going through something, Moss. So,
Yeah,
like, why
she's
can't you
going through a lot.
sympathize
She's going
with
through a
her?
lot of cheeseburgers. That's what she's going through, Jess. Pissed me off. How dare she piss me off like that? Waste my time going to fan-sided. What the fuck is fan-sided? But here's the problem. There's too many people on Twitter using the platform to beg for attention.
Approval, not attention.
In all the wrong ways. Yes, she's a heavy-set woman. No one gives a fuck. 2 comments out of how many comments on there? But majority of your comments are saying how fat you are. Shut up. You're a liar. You're a fucking liar. I hate it, man. I hate people that fucking play the victim for no reason. There are actual real victims out there. Like Johnny Walker.
What?
But his face was like an accordion, for God's sakes. God, I hate it. I can't stand it.
Oh, snap. Yeah.
How dare she?
Come on, get loud, MMA-Holes in the crowd. Come on, get loud, MMA-Holes in the crowd.
What?
MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd.
Points to Rob you all Hearns.
Thank you, D-Rest, with the $6 donation. Points to the Hearns. Putting them at 174. Okay, hold on a second here. There we go. Damn. So D-Rest just adding to the lead of the Hearns. Trying to make him run away with the game. We'll see if it stays that way. 14 minutes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
She was looking for validation from random desperate men. Hey, look at all these people making fun of the way I look. Code 4, please give me attention and compliments. Lying whore.
She's a lying whore. I'm with you, Vlad. I am sick of lying whores. And I am here to call these people out. Enough is enough. Stop using the internet. That's all I got to say. I mean, for just horrible reasons. Horrible, horrible. Is that the example you want to set for the younger generations? Ooh, look at me, I'm a victim. Oh, wait, hold on a second. No one did anything. I can't stand that, man. It drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. I wish her the best. I hope she does well with her career and stuff like that. Stop being a victim. No one did anything wrong. There were 2 comments on your fucking video. Relax. You lying whore. Any other stories, Jess?
Nope, that's all.
Okay. Very nice. She could have deleted the comments. We have no evidence of that. No evidence. And if she did delete the comments, why did she leave this? Why did she leave this comment here? Right? If she's so sensitive and she's so offended and hurt. Damn, didn't realize how big she was, LOL. It's 1 fucking comment with 1 reply. I mean, come on. No one's watching your videos, and the people that are, they're saying nice things. Pump the brakes. Or just hop on a treadmill or something. I don't know. If you're that fucking self-conscious. There are plenty of overweight people out there that embrace it and just deal with it. You know, like, listen, we're dealt with a hand. You just don't go around crying about everything and saying, oh, woe is me. Do something. Instead of wasting your time on the internet, bitching and complaining about, oh my God, I'm the victim.
I bet she just deleted all of them.
Eat
and
a
just
fucking
missed
salad.
One. She probably just missed one. Don't be mean.
Oh, it drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. There's just so many people like that. I knew it too. When I saw that tweet, I was like, I guarantee there's no comments there. I knew it.
Well, she probably just missed one.
Does that make me a bad person going over there and trying to sniff it out? Like, what if there was like a gazillion comments? I would have never said a word. I would have been completely silent. I would have never brought it up. But anyway. Okay, we got 12 minutes left in the points game. I want to say a big thank you to everyone that dropped the donations and helped us out. Anne's belt is on the line, so if you want the champ to hold on to the strap, help her out. 11 minutes left. You know, the Clam Champion. She received, by the way, Anne received her patch today.
Nice.
Look at that. So Anne got her patch, the signed, one-of-a-kind patch. And she's the champ. But right now, 0 points next to the name. So with 11 minutes left, if anyone wants to answer, and all of those donations that came tonight, could you imagine if they all said points to Anne? She'd be right in the mix.
Yeah.
You know, but they just let her. And all those people that did not say points to a person, I want you to shame them in the chat. They're terrible human beings. I mean, they could have helped you get that belt back. Jesus. All right. Well, when this thing winds down, which we have 11 minutes left of that, I'm going to do the picks on Tapology, Goat Milk, and we're going to win some money. I feel good. Tomorrow night, I'm going to go 2 weeks in a row plus on mybookie.ag. Makhachev versus Green. You saw the Vanderford knockout. What'd you think about that?
Oh yeah, I wasn't surprised. You asked me. When did you ask me? Yesterday. You said who's gonna win. I said Gegard. Like without a doubt, it was gonna be Gegard because come on. I mean, what are we doing here? Let's get off Vanderford's nuts a little bit.
You know, Drunk makes a good point. John Morgan gets roasted about being fat. You don't see him crying about it. It's true. Like, I mean, come on. I mean, I get roasted. Like, so I'll do a stream, right? And I could get roasted about, you know, the size of my head, me being an old fuck, whatever it is. I don't know. Dad bod, whatever. You know, I'll get it. What do you think I'm going to do? Go run to Twitter and be like, oh my God, I had 1 million comments on my stream, but one person called me a fucking dad bod. Like, anyway, John Morgan's not with MMA Junkie anymore. Is that not weird?
It's a little weird, yeah. What is he doing now then?
Eating?
No, like, is he retired from MMA or what?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Vlad.
My money's on. Moments after she tweeted that, she laid in bed with food and wine waiting for the praise to come in. In that comment's defense, maybe he was generally surprised of her girth.
Oh my goodness.
He could have been like, oh, wow. Like, when you are surprised about something, that's true. Maybe he wasn't even being mean. What do you think about that?
Anything's possible.
Right? He might not have. Like, let's look at that comment again. The comment says, damn, didn't realize how big she was. LOL. Maybe he was genuinely. That's not a bad point. It's not even a terrible comment. He just wasn't. He's like, wow, she's a little bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
He put an LOL.
Mm-hmm.
So it showed that he had a little sense of humor with it. I mean, what the hell? What did he say that was so bad?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Jeez Louise.
My gosh. Anyway, all right. So John Morgan leaving. So he's going to announce, I'm assuming he's going to be at the fights this Saturday, but covering under another outlet. I'm thinking ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? I say ESPN.
Or maybe he's just done.
No, he's not done. I actually listened to the podcast. I do research. Like, you may think that she's like, we always on your phone. I'm legit. I'm engulfed in this world just way too much. I need to stop. So what happened was I saw the tweet by Aaron Bronstetter. I jumped onto the MMA Junkie audio podcast, which I didn't even know they had. It's horrible. Like, I'd advise you to stay far away from it. It's horrific. John Morgan's a likable guy. Whoever the other host is, he can, I don't know. He can just choke on a bag of dicks. I have no idea. He's just annoying as whole hell. But John Morgan brings it up and he was talking about it, and he said there is another outlet that he is going to work for. He just can't announce what it is. Mm. So he says it's gonna be more work involved, but it's a massive opportunity and blah blah blah. I think it's ESPN.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
We'll see.
But what do you think, John Morgan? Where is he gonna go? He's gonna In-N-Out Burger. Hey, John from In-N-Out Burger. How did you train for this fight? No, you know what's funny? He also said, which I thought was interesting, he thinks it's a douchebag move. And by the way, they curse on that podcast. Very edgy.
Really?
Yeah. John said it's a douchebag move to, before you ask the question as a media member, to say, hey, Chris from the MMA-Holes, what's your thoughts on, like...
That's a douchebag move by introducing yourself to the person you're speaking to?
He never says John Morgan from MMA Junkie. He says the reason why he doesn't do it, I found it fascinating because it's true. He's the first question guy, but he's not like, hey, John Morgan, first question guy.
That's just because people know who he is. Like, I mean, if nobody knew who he was, he would have to do that. Like, what the fuck? How is that a douchebag move? I don't get it. Some outlets require that their reporters say who they are.
Someone said John Morgan In Burger. But could you imagine, like, John Morgan and Food Truck Diaries? Imagine John Morgan on Food Truck Diaries, like, hey, Brendan Schaub, Food Truck Diaries. Hey, John, we're going to be having some chalupas today. And what kind of what the fuck? It turns around and the truck's in John's mouth.
Oh, my God.
That would be amazing. Brendan Schaub's like, you're not supposed to eat the truck, John.
Yeah.
So what do you think about... I'm sorry, we got all sidetracked. What do you think about that?
I don't remember what I was saying.
Jesse from the MMA-Holes, and then asking the question.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was saying some outlets require that their reporters introduce who they are. Like, they require that you have to say, like, you're reporting for this outlet, you know?
Yeah, maybe the outlet wants them to do it, but a lot of people do it for the attention. Like, and I probably would have done Chris from the MMA-Holes, you know? But now, or if Glove Touch is out
heck
there.
Yeah, I would require that our reporters say that.
He's like, it's such a douchebag move. And I'm thinking, if we're...
Be the douchebag then. Say the name of the company. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, how is that a douchebag if you want to get the name of your company? How dare you...
Promote your own company?
Promote your brand.
Like, what?
But the Schmo doesn't do it either.
You know why I think it's a douchebag move is because John Morgan doesn't own MMA Junkie. So, what does it matter to him to fucking promote it? You
That's
know?
true.
He's not going to stay there forever.
Yeah, it's actually true. Yeah, he's not obligated to do it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he was and says, no, fuck it, I'm not doing that. But Schmo doesn't do it.
Because he says, this is the Schmo with the pro.
Yeah, he doesn't do it on media days. He just asked the question. You hear?
Because they already know who he is. He's already made a name for himself.
So does John Morgan. So that's what I'm saying, though. But still, they don't say it. And it's kind of interesting. So now every time I hear a question asked by someone, if they say their name.
If we have anyone reporting for the MMA-Holes, they better make sure that they say who they are and that they're reporting for the MMA-Holes.
They should say, not fat fuck John Morgan from the MMA-Holes. Right?
Yeah.
Would that be a douche move? I have no ill will to John Morgan. I don't know why. I'm making fun of him. I have no problems with the guy. Anyway, let's see. Okay, how many minutes we got? We have 4 minutes. Oh my God. All right, boys. If you like my insensitive jokes, points to the boys. Let's get the dub tonight. Roberto Hernandez, 95 points. dig into your fucking pockets. Let's go. Let's go to the victory line with the Mystic Moss boys. Put my name on the belt. We'll sing, we'll dance, we'll party. Let's get the win tonight. Roberto took my number one spot, but I need the win. I need the win in the worst way. I mean, I have been putting some blood, sweat, and tears in my dysfunctional jokes here, and it doesn't come easy, Jesse. You know?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Tropic Tom.
John Morgan is going to be portraying a more inclusive Ronald McDonald that is overweight and hooked on OxyContin like the customer base. Bonus points if he swaps the white face paint.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you, Tropic Tom. Appreciate that. Okay, we got 3 minutes and 26 seconds left. It's going down to the wire. This is it. Ann H's belt on the line. Will it be and new and still? Stand by, friends. Still the high score is the Hearns. But right now, in first place with 175 points, or 74, Roberto sits up top. He's also the Stream Boss, 93 points. If you defeat him on Stream Boss, you spin the wheel. What will happen tonight as the time winds down? The clock ticks away on the MMA-Holes FOOK Off Friday extravaganza.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Glove touch.
The Mystic Moss out of context Instagram page Thabby was talking about yesterday is up. Points me.
Please tell us where that is. Glove touch, you are on the board, bud. Here we go. Finally, the glove touch on the board. As he disregarded his points the entire night. I do want to see this. Please show me where I can find this Instagram page. I need to. I could only imagine. Discord? All right, I'll check it out now. Hold on. I'm excited. This is very exciting. Okay. Oh my god. All right, it's up. So I must follow this page. Oops. So 120 left. We're gonna debut the Mystic Moss out of context page. Okay.
So what is it? He's just clipping like things that you say that sound horrible? Follow back.
I will follow back. We have a minute left in the game. Here we go. There it is. Will the Hearns stay in first place with 55 seconds left in a FOOK Off Friday extravaganza?
Can't this tarnish your character, though?
I don't care.
Like, if people come across it and they're like, oh, this fucking guy, like...
Imagine it grows massively.
Yeah, like...
And, like, that's more popular than me.
Yeah, and then people think that's actually who you are.
That'd be great. Well, we'll see. Mystic Moss out of context.
I don't know if that's a...
I love it. I think it's great.
Thing.
All right, 33 seconds left. Oh, man. Jess, it's not looking good for the Mystical.
No.
Oh, man. I'm getting delirious. Oh, hold on a second. With 24 seconds left, Jonathan coming in.
JBM.
Ooh, Jonathan
whoop,
for
let's
JBM.
Let's go, Jonathan.
Okay. 12 points. Not enough. But it's a start. 12 points. Okay, now we're under the 10-second mark. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. gentlemen, there is a reason why the Hearns has his own emoji. A dominating champ does it again. New Friday. Hey! Champion! Yeah! Hey! Hey! Champion! Wow. Wow, wow, wow. He does it again. FOOK OFF FRIDAY! Wow, man. The Hearns pulls it off again. Thank you, Roberto, for the support and everyone that dropped a dono tonight. Thank you to everyone that hit the FOOK and like button. If you're new to the channel, we're the MMA-Holes. This is FOOK Off Friday, the circus show of the week. We're back to business tomorrow where we discuss the cards. We'll give you the play-by-play, and we'll play our Pick'em League. Before we get into the picks, let's look at Mystic Moss out of context, courtesy of the glove touch. We're going to follow him back. Okay? Everyone follow Mystic Moss out of context. If you could drop this in the chat, Jesse, please.
Okay.
People are going to follow this and not follow the MMA-Holes. It's going to be a great page. Okay. That's just that. Okay.
Now up his mouth so wide, take the tongue out of his pants, and start blowing him immediately. Bullshit.
Are you a big faggot?
Look how young you are, Moss.
No, I'm just extra
That little
dyed.
baby face.
I
Moss.
have an extra dyed beard there. That's all. Hold on. What's this one? His asshole and then fucked him until he was raw. Ariel put his big Jewish hog. He was actually fucked him with his nose. He was nose fucking his asshole. Don't forget to get the Amy Kaplan rant on there. That should be good. Mystic Moss out of context. This is definitely my new favorite Instagram page. Beautiful. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yes, bitch! Yes!
Chris!
Yes!
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay. Wow. See the glove touch. A very valuable part of this community. Very valuable. If you didn't call him immature, you would have a JBM out of context.
I really don't need one. Thank you. I'm good. I just dropped the link if you guys want to go follow it.
God. Oh, it's so beautiful. Glove touches the sun that I always wanted, you know?
Why are you saying that? You could have a son still.
I told you today we might have to cut it off. After the baby. We were checking out the baby like, this might be enough. Maybe we could just
She's hitting a phase
we'll
where
adopt glove touch.
she's a lot. She's
He'll be
becoming
my
a
adopted
little
son.
much.
All right. I got to do picks for Tapology. Thank you again. If you haven't hit the like button, smash it up. We're going to roll over to the MMAHoles.com if you want to jump in our Pick'em League, completely free. Are you going to do your picks this week?
You always ask me that. I'm never gonna answer anymore. But I am gonna bounce because I gotta get to bed before she wakes up in a couple hours.
Okay. I'm so thirsty, man. Is there a drink that I can have that quenches my thirst?
Pedialyte?
Yeah, with extra ice, like
I
one
don't know
of
if
these.
we have any.
Oh, okay, then don't do that. I need something to quench. Actually,
Water?
if we do have Pedialyte, no, I have water. It's not doing it. Like I need like electrolytes or something. I need like.
If we do a Pedialyte, I can get you some, but
You can open a new one and I'll dabble into it tomorrow too while we're streaming. But yeah, Pedialyte with a lot of lights. Ice. Yeah, I feel like my brain's not working properly right now.
Yeah.
All right, you want to say your goodbyes?
Should I do sponsors now, or should I just have you do them?
Do the sponsors. That's sexy. Yeah, I mean we did the sponsors. Do them again if you like.
All right,
sure.
no, then I'll. All right,
Wonderful,
no.
wonderful.
Yeah, we can jump in with sponsors. Go ahead.
You guys should get an iPad to co-parent. Many parents use this technique. Here, stare at this shit for hours.
She has like a tablet, but it's so weird. Like, she only watches it for like 2 minutes, and then she gets bored of it. Like, she doesn't want anything to do with it.
She likes human interaction, but she's very spoiled because
She prefers to be held and like playing like, you know, like physically. It's weird. She doesn't. It's just like the first baby I've ever seen that doesn't want to stare at a fucking tablet. playing cartoons.
Yeah, well, that's because we have the luxury of working from home, so we are around a lot. So she'd rather be with us.
Yeah, it's
but
weird.
that won't last.
No,
She'll hit an
I don't
age where
mind
she'll
it.
be like, "Yeah, get away from me."
All right. Well, I'm gonna bounce, guys. Thank you so much to our sponsors: Sheath, Head Rush, MyBookie.ag, Undisputed Belts, and UFC and ESPN Plus. Promo code MMA-Holes. That's MMA-HOLES for all of your discounts on all of your favorite products. We will be live again tomorrow, just in time. Baby is crying. So make sure you guys subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, and Moss will say the ending when he gets ready to end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't forget that drink.
A black man can't drink.
Okay. Because if you don't get it, then I'll think you're racist. Okay. All right, let's get to the picks. All right, so we're gonna roll over. I did say when we hit the fights that we place bets on it, we'll tell you about our parlay and who we're betting straight up on. But let's do this, guys. Pick along with me. Enter predictionas. Let me know if I'm off or if I'm correct. Expand all. So not too many fights on this card. We're going to start from the beginning and work our way up. We got Victor Altamirano versus Carlos Hernandez. Illinois versus Tejas. Let's look at these guys. Wow, 10-1-0 and 7-1-0. This guy coming off the Contender Series, a split decision. LFA, it looks like he's a decision. There's a submission. Lost by rear naked choke. Okay, he's 5'8". Both guys are 5'8". Little extra reach, 70.5. And then you look at this guy, Carlos Hernandez, Contender Series, another split decision. Oh, boy. How the fuck do you pick this fight? I mean, 5'8". You got a little reach in favor of this guy. Oh, my God. This is like the battle of the nobodies. Texas versus Illinois. This kid's younger. I kind of want to go with the under. I don't know. This guy looks like. Oh fuck! I don't know. Jesus Christ! It's literally a coin flip. Like, who the hell you pick? It's like the same guy. They both got one loss. All right, more experience. I'm gonna go with this kid. Fuck it. We're just gonna go with decision. All right, we're going for the under, the slight under. Victor, what do you think? Texas, right? Who did Gegard fight? Mr. Van Zant. Austin Vanderford. Just destroyed him. You could watch the whole fight. 80 seconds. That's it. Pretty nuts, man. Let's see. Not quite. I mean, Gegard is legit. Brahimaj, who is win-loss. He's looking for a win here. Should get one, as he's a plus 360 over Michael Gilmore. Oh, my. Oh, God, this guy. Yeah. We're going Brahimaj. He lost by a decision, submission, win. Lost Max Griffin. Was he the guy with the ear? No. Oh, wait. Wasn't Brahimaj the guy that's ear split off from Max Griffin? Was this the guy? Help me out in the chat. Tickle my memory. Yeah, the ear injury. Jesus, right under there. Brahimaj, that is him. Okay. Yes, the guy. Oh, my God. Do you ever see that reaction? His ear. Oh, boy. Amy Caput, I'm sorry I did that to you guys. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. FOOK OFF Friday. A champion. Burchak trying to stand back up. Lopez looking for the choke. Lopez looking for the choke. Oh, shit. Lopez got it tight. Burchak trying to fight the hands. He might go. There's the tap. There's the tap. Lopez with the submission in the first round. And stay on my feet the whole time.
I just want to smell your feet. Brahimaj trying to squirm out of here by pushing on that head. Griffin just dropping more shots.
Griffin's hurting, man. Oh, his ear's falling off. His ear! Ah! His ear is off his head. Brahim Maj's ear is hanging off his head. No, no more, no more, no more, no more. Stop it. Stop. The fight's over.
Guys, inside the clinch, there was an elbow from Griffin that. Oh God!
No, turn it off.
There was an elbow by Griffin that landed on the left ear of Brahim Majid. Right here, the elbow. And his ear ripped off, and it's hanging by his head.
Yep, that was him. Thank you, Jess. That was him. Okay, my memory's correct. How do you forget that? One's in the chat if you actually remember that fight. Were you in the community then? Like, that was genuine disgust. Brahimaj. Well, I'm gonna pick him this fight. How does this guy lose? Ground and pound submit. Oh, this guy gets finished. All right, submission. We're gonna go with a submission. Submissione. Round 2. Damn, man. Hope his ear's better. Gegard got fed up with Jabroni today. Travis saw it and remembers it. Henry Downs, D. Rest, Jonathan Wilberding on quick rip. Just rip it off already. I mean, that was disgusting, man. It was so gross. Watch his ear just flapping around. There are some brutal things in the mixed martial arts world that I love. Although I don't need to see. I don't think I need to see that. I could have done without that. Okay, Alejandro Perez versus Jonathan Martinez. Martinez coming off the win. A unanimous decision. Lost to Davey Grant. Decision against Thomas Almeida. All right, I like Martinez already. One submission, Eduardo. Yadong Song lost right cross. Lost the decision to Cody Stamen. It was a good fight, though. Eddie Wineland beat. Matthew Lopez. Let's see. I kind of think Martinez is going to get this. Let's see. 5'8", 5'6". Little extra reach for Johnny Boy. All right, I'm going to go with Tejas, right? Texas versus Mexico. Oh, boy. It should be a good fight. A lot more fights under the belt of Alejandro. I don't know. I'm just going to go with Martinez. How did he lose? He got knocked down. I'm going to just say a decision. Martinez by decision. All right, here is one of our bets, our parlay. We just put $20 on it. I think McKinney's going to get it done. Let's see. He's been, the knockout situation has been working really well for him. Man, he's been knocking 4 in a row. Has he been knocked out? This guy hasn't been knocked out, though. Can McKinney do it again? You know what? Fuck it. Let's go for it. Let's just go for it. Round 1 knockout. Let's see if T-Rex could do it again. I'm just going to go for it, baby. Knockout first round. Fook it. Ramona Pascal. 6-2-0 is slight underdog, but coming from an Invicta 4-fight win streak. Icon. Okay. And then we got Josiane Nunes. 8-1-0. Oh, my God. What are we doing here? 5'2". Oh, I remember this girl. Okay, I'm going to go with the short bitch. Yeah, she's nuts, man. Okay, I'm going to go with her. How did she win again? Knockout. Yeah, she's crazy. This bitch crazy. All right, Hong Kong, you're about to get pummeled. How'd she lose? All right, we're going to go. All right, we're going to do it again. We're going to say she's going to beat up Hong Kong. I'm going to say like a TKO in the third. Who's the ball bitch? Yeah, sometimes I forget I'm on air. Very professional, right? Wish Rumble Johnson would come back. One of the most entertaining fighters. Yeah, he was fun. I mean, I don't know what's going on with him in Bellator. It's weird, right? He had that weird retirement. Then he fought in Bellator. He knocked the guy out. Didn't look great, but it looked a little rusty, but still got the knockout. Was impressed by the performance. And was supposed to fight the Soldier of God, and that didn't happen. Yeah, Rose Namajunas. Yeah, I don't know. I kept on seeing her too for some reason. Ignacio Bahamondes versus Zhu Rong. Are you right or Zhu wrong? China versus Chile. underdog is China. I don't know, man. The Chinese talent really hasn't done it for me. These guys are young, though, huh? 24-21. Got a knockout over Roosevelt Roberts. John Makdessi's a tough dude. Lost to him. And Edson Gomez, knockout in the Contender Series. Let's see what we got here. Brandon Jenkins, knockout. Rodrigo Vargas, decision loss. All right, I'm going to go with Bahamondes. I think I'll go with decision. I don't know. I'm just going to go with decision with this guy. Here we go. Obama. I love this Obama guy, man. This guy, he's legit. He's pretty good. Guy keeps winning, so I got to keep going with him. He's fighting Armin Petrosian. Petrosian's coming from the Contender Series with a knockout, but I don't remember it. So that was only 3 months ago. I don't fucking remember. I don't know why. All right, I'm going with Obama. I don't give a shit. 6'2", 6'3". Obama's got the reach. All right, Obama, you going to knock this guy out? You sure are. You sure are, Obama. I'm going to go knockout round 2, Obama. Brazilian Obama. Here we go. Here's my lock. Straight up. Joel Alvarez is the underdog. Love it. And I like knockout, but the problem is this dude is a real game, man. Armin Sarukian. I want to go knockout really bad. Oh, shit. He's got a couple subs in there. He might submit him. This is a good fight, man. Do you think they nullify each other and it's going to be like this long decision? All right, fuck it. Let's go for it again. Let's go with hopefully. No, you know what? I'm going to go sub. I'm going to go submission in 2. Actually, you know, yeah, round 2. Alvarez submission round 2. That's what I'm going to go with. This is my man right over here. Joel Alvarez actually made weight. Okay. You got Priscilla Cochera versus the Fembot. A lot of reds over here. A lot of L's. South Korea. Kim lost to Maya McCann. Alexa Grasso. Nadia Kassem was her last win. Not very good. Antonina Shevchenko lost to. Okay, we're probably going to pick Priscilla. Lost to Jillian Robertson. They're kind of like, kind of bounced out nicely. She beat Mazzani and Shanna Dobson. Oh, boy. Ooh, this fight. I don't know. I might have to go. Shit, I might go with a Kim. Fuck. She got submitted by Robertson. She lost. All right, you know what? I'm going Kim. I want to go Couture. What's the height on this? 5'7", 5'7". Yeah, Kim by decision. Okay. Oh, this fucking fight. Jesus Christ. I mean, talk about, like, this main card. The card's decent, and then we roll into the main card, and the main event is fun. But this fight's trash, and this fight's trash. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so Serkinov, I said I'd never bet on him again. Never, ever pick him again. Oh, it's the dude that beat Sam Alvey? You know what? He's going to beat Serkinov. Serkinov, he looks so goddamn bad. All right, I'm going with this guy again. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm going with Turman. I'm never picking Serkinov again. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. His wins are split decision on Alvey. All right, we'll go with decision. Fuck it. Okay, I'm going to go Makhachev. I'm going to go... I do like submission. Submission in 3, I'm going to say. There's my bets. Done. Just like that. Just like that. My picks. It's not my bets. If you want my bets, here's the parlay. It's Makhachev, Alvarez, and Terrence McKinney. We're dropping just $20. Win $101.62. The Joel Alvarez, we were betting that straight up. $100. You get a $185 on that. So if my parlay doesn't work out, all I really need is Joel Alvarez to win. And I'm in the plus. So good luck to me. And good luck to the MMA-Holes. I hope everyone makes money tomorrow. You know, if the card sucks, if we make money, even better. So good luck to everyone gambling. If you're not gambling, I'm looking forward to hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys!
And girls. Have you guys had Pedialyte? I always thought it was like for kids or if you're sick. Pedialyte's fantastic for like a little cup of it, loaded with ice. It's great for rehydration. I'm still feeling frisky. So if you want to just throw a couple of comments in the chat, questions, whatever, picks, predictions, whatever you want to talk about, let me have it in the chat and we'll wind it down. Nice. Good luck. Thank you. It's Geofoos. I like that name. It's Geofoos. Quite the name. Great show, Moss and JBM. Huh. Thank you. Drunk Savage for hanging with us once again. Cream tuna fish on toast, cream of mushroom soup, add tuna, put on toast. Don't drink pee all night. Are you happy with your car insurance provider? No, it's getting expensive, actually. It was a little cheaper because we moved to Arizona, but everything's getting so expensive. We have basically the same picks. Great minds think alike. We're going to win. Colby going to get KO'd? No. No. In fact, I think Colby might submit him. Do you think Bobby Green even has a chance against Islam? No. We were going to put a fun bet on Bobby Green, but then that parlay popped up and it was like, all right, forget it. I mean, I guess anyone has a chance. That's why we watch. But no. Gun to the head, I would be like, no, don't do it. I don't like his chances. I'm a big fan of looking at face-offs. And when I saw that face-off and Islam's like 2 rounds, he's going to get this done. Or 3 rounds, I can't remember. I think he said 2 or 3 rounds. I can't remember. But Islam looks so big and confident. They're fighting at a catch weight at 165. You know, Bobby Green's in great shape. He's a very good boxer. He's a tough dude. Islam's on another level. Moving from New York everywhere is cheaper. That's true. That is true. Arizona especially, though. Arizona's been, I mean, the only thing in Arizona, the gas is a little more expensive here than New York, like, which is weird. That's the one thing I noticed when we moved. But and it's not the Biden shit. Biden shit's affecting everybody. But gas is actually more expensive here. That's the only thing that could really, everything else, insurance, houses, real estate, everything's cheaper. Although it is going up. It is a lot. Everything's cheaper here. Do Transformers get car or life insurance? I would say car insurance. Unless they're a Dinobot, then life insurance. When Colby wins, do you think he'll get Marty again? No. I don't. I could see him hitting the mic and calling out Usman again. I could see that happening. But no, I would say probably one more and he's right back in the mix. Neither of them do. Really. Jorge doesn't get it either. I guess it's just going to keep moving up. That's true. Artificial inflation's bullshit. Go green, baby. Did you guys see Zabit's younger brother? No. Next ex-MMA event, Moss. It's April. We got Vlad coming in.
Off topic, but you're still fucking with that Maker's mark? If so, you should try Maker's 46. It's even better.
Really? Yeah, I should then. Yeah, I'd be down to try that. We've been sipping on, actually we're due for new bottles, so maybe Sunday we'll go. Actually, maybe tomorrow morning I'll run out and get some. I like Makers a lot. It's bizarre. I still like Johnny Walker Double Black the best, but Makers is so accessible. Johnny Walker Double Black, you gotta like go to the right place to get it. So, but Maker's Mark I like a lot. Thank you, Vlad. XMMA. By the way, XMMA is in New Orleans. April 2nd. John Dotson back in the mix. So XMMA, April 2nd, New Orleans. That is a freaking party. And I am very jealous that I can't go. I am like incredibly, I would love to go with the young lady. But unfortunately, I don't have the green light yet. Once I get that green light, we're going. I mean, New Orleans? Come on. I had so much fun in New Orleans. It's such a fun, cheap place to hang out. So if you're looking for a cheap trip, cheap booze, good music, get your ass to this XMMA event. Seriously. And say you know the MMA hole. Say you're an MMA hole. Show up with an MMA hole shirt on. They'll treat you like fucking royalty. I mean, the glove-touching Kendall was set in cage side, for God's sakes. They are awesome over in XMMA, and I can't wait to work with them again. They're fantastic. So, New Orleans. Anyone in New Orleans in the chat? If you got the extra green to spend, try Redbreast Irish whiskey. Yeah, I mean, I'm being a cheap fuck lately, so I'm going with the cheap stuff. But I am open to trying anything. Feel free to send it to us on our address down below. And I will try I'll try any whiskey. I'll try it on air. But yeah, I'm doing it as cheap as possible. Just, get the job done, Where does one get an MMA Holes shirt? The MMA, it's funny you ask. That's a great question. Probably the best question of the night. Well, all you got to do is go to the MMAHoles.com. Just go to the search section and go the MMAHoles.com right over here. Here's our website. It's a beautiful website. Shows you whoever's live in our little container here. You can watch fights and all sorts of things in the combat sports world. Up top is our goat milk. That's fantastic and wonderful, wonderful. Go up to the hamburger up top right here. You see a little drop down. Merch store. You click on that motherfucker. Let it load up, and you're going to be dazzled and delighted. Roberto Hernandez is going to get something from the merch store because he's a winner, and he's wonderful, wonderful. Just let this puppy load up, as I feel like I'm in the Matrix right now. Seeing all white. All right, let's go.
A black man can't drink?
I mean, what the hell? Why is it so white? I mean, a black man can't drink? I mean, what's going on here? Well, that's nice. Jess, we having problems with the website? It is not loading up. What the hell? Why is our website not working? Oh, come on. Now I know why you asked that question. Merch store. The little alligator's popping up, Jess. And it's all white. What does that mean? No, that's not great. That's snow roaches? So the server's fucked up. That's awesome. Well, anyway, usually if you click on that, it works. I guess the server's just something's going on. The first page works. That's bullshit. Discord? Let's see if Discord works. Let me go to another screen. Yeah, Discord works. Jess, only our merch store doesn't work. But Discord page works. They're different servers? I thought they were on the same server. The whole page I'm talking about is not loading up. Spreadshirt's not working? All right. Well, we'll look into that. Anyway, under the video, we do have a carousel of shirts if you want to get a shirt. But if you want to get a hat or something, you have to go to the website. I don't know. We'll look into that. It probably is Russia. Fucking Russia. Russia, I mean, come on. You even coming after our website, themmeals.com.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Like, what the?
You know what's better than a patch over Bisping's eye? A patch coming out of Van's box. Show us the vid she sent to you on Twitter DM.
You fucking snow roach. How dare you? All right, Ann H's DM. Let's show Ann's box. You guys want to see Ann's box? Hold on, let's go to Ann's box. Okay, I'm going to add something. I'm going to add Ann's box in here. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. That's not what I wanted to add. Hold on a second. I'm inside Ann's box right now. Give me a second here. Stand by. I'm trying to get inside Ann's box. Whoop. All right, here we go. All right, this is what it looks like inside Ann's box. You have a pretty noisy box.
There you have it. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Jesse.
That is a beautiful patch. Just take a look at that thing. It's glistening with our autographs on it. I mean, this thing. But you know, Ann, you can sound a little more excited. I mean, Jesus Christ. Thank you. It sounds like my nephews when I give them a gift and they don't want it for Christmas.
There you have it. Thank you, Chris.
I mean, come on. Come on, Ann. That's pretty fucking cool, though, I got to say.
Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate it. Cool.
Cool. It's going to be worth a lot of money, Ann. I'm telling you. Oh, what else is in here? More goodies. She's more excited about the bubble wrap. It's like my daughter. Ooh, look at those stickers. Beautiful. Little extra DRS stickers in there. Look at that.
Nice.
Still smell those stickers. Take a sniff. Do they smell like DRS? These are our stickers. Don't be an a-hole.
Cool.
A little blend of everything.
Stickers. MMA-Holes. Yeah. MMA-Holes. Nice.
Coasters. She got coasters and everything. Oh my God, you got everything. You got everything.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Haha. Wristband.
A wristband.
Holes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
There you go. Wonderful, wonderful.
That's a nice box, right? It's a wet box.
Looks
Was
like
the box wet?
He's on my truck.
Oh yeah.
My truck. Oh, probably my truck.
That'd be awesome.
Nice.
Ann's gonna be cruising around the neighborhood with the MMA-Hole sticker on the bumper. Oh boy. Yeah, baby. You gotta be careful when people see that bumper sticker. They're gonna be pulling you over the road. They'll be like, "Oh my God, are you Ann H?" They're like, "Are you the knitter?"
Ooh. Look at all that. Look at all that stuff. Thank you,
People
Chris.
will be swerving at you for pictures. They're gonna want to take pictures of you, Ann. I don't know if you want to put that in your car. I mean, they're gonna be swerving like, "Holy shit, is that the knitter?"
Thank you, Jesse. Much appreciated. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. MMA-Holes rule. Wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful. You guys are the best.
Wonderful.
Thank you,
Nice.
thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Ann. Ann's the best. Look at that. Beautiful. That was a touching moment. That was touching. We all got to look into Ann's box. If you see Ann driving down the road with that bumper sticker on, I want you to be very safe with her. I mean, I know you're going to want a picture, autograph, the whole deal, but make sure that you do it responsibly, okay? We don't want to put Ann's life in danger. You know, it's like, it's a scary world. I got to schedule a stream for tomorrow, so I do have to bounce. I just realized that. I didn't schedule the stream. So, thank you for watching. Appreciate the sponsors. We have all the links down below. Our merch is on themmaholes.com. There's a link in the description when that thing starts working again. Also, underneath the video, there should be a carousel if you're on your phone of like our shirts and stuff like that. You can rock the swag. Anyone that rocks one of these shirts, we don't really make much off of it, like pennies, but it does show the brand. And if you're going to go to a UFC fight, a gym, or whatever, you don't want to be wearing no fucking Venom bullshit. You want to be wearing the MMA-Holes shit. So check that. Or you could wear Head Rush. I like Head Rush too. But MMA-Holes, Head Rush, we're cool with. So links are in the description down below. We'll see you tomorrow for Fight Buddies. The MMA-Holes, Makhachev, Bobby Green. Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-Hole. Hey, Gutter Gawker, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back to the show. Saying cool show with the thumbs up. Let's go, Gutter Gawker!